what lies beneath. The lands of Phandelver. Danger, riches, power, puppies, death. Threats that seek to overwhelm the village. And threats that seek to overwhelm the Sword Coast itself. With the threat undiscovered, an empire of evil will rise. War will plague the Sword Coast and beyond. Fate itself may rely on 4 unlikely heroes. And so, another adventure is about to take place. Cloak and Stagger presents Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk.
Melee range with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and then somebody else pushes that enemy out of melee range.
Uh-huh.
Does that provoke an attack of
They
opportunity?
moved out of your attack range. Absolutely. That's an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
If you want to take it. So that's a good strategy if you want to do that.
You don't have to, but
Yep.
because it does use your reaction. So if you have moves that you want to use in that round that uses a reaction.
I got him real good.
Shut up, Jamie. We don't have to talk
I'm
about
going to tell him real quick. And hello,
wanna know.
welcome back to the stream. I know it's been a while, but I want to tell
We've
the
actually
story.
been streaming nonstop. We've just turned it back on. We've not left here for 6 weeks.
we did a one shot called I forget, it was Rat King something. Either way, they're fighting a bunch of different type of rats. Some were fire, some were ice, some were spiky, some explode. So it's one of his first times playing D&D, and I'm trying to teach him rules as we go. And he's fighting an explodey rat. He knows this, but he's so in the moment that when I moved the rat out of his range, and then I asked, "Do you want to take an attack of opportunity on it?" He wasn't going to do it or anything like that. And he says, "Oh, I can do that? Absolutely." Does it? Rat blows up. What do you think happens to him?
Knocked unconscious.
Level up.
He blows up. Did not level up. He blew up.
Like blew up?
Yeah, he blew up.
Did he die from that?
He
Like he got famous?
All right, so welcome back to. Oh, a little bit of lag. It looks like that's okay. Welcome back to Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk. This is episode 9, I believe. Episode 8. We'll not talk about that right now. It'll be up eventually. Tonight we're joined by our players again, Flynn, Tonk, Wedge, and Wesley, respectively. Thank you all for being here. I'm glad to see you guys. I don't know if anyone out in the YouTube world knows it, but we haven't met in a good bit.
Thank you for having us.
I'm really glad we got everyone together. First night back, and after a month, everyone's here, and I hope we're ready to do some stuff. Because
It's been an avalanche of bullshit, like between weather and real life stuff, and it's just like
I don't want to go into that.
yeah,
There's
no
so much
details,
stuff.
but there's been a lot going on behind the scenes. So
Yeah, there definitely has. But tonight we're going to figure out where you guys are going to go, actually. Because I believe we've spent a majority of time in the Red Brand hideout, was it? Messing around with some stuff. Like,
messing around.
kind of like a little indecisive in the way we did it. I believe we engaged some weird thing, decided we shouldn't mess with the thing, went back because the thing had treasure, left the thing again, and I'm not 100%, but y'all may have gone to the thing a third time, robbed all of its stuff, and ran again.
yeah, and that actually sparked some memories for me. And now I remember a little bit more what's going on, because I was a poor player last session. I did not take notes.
Okay. Well, and it's been a long time, so as we said before we started, I think we're lagging pretty bad right now, but you know what? We're just going to press forward.
We are recording.
Yeah, so the recorded version will have no lag, so that'll work. No one wants to do the recaps. It's been too long, right? You want me to take care of that?
Yep.
So we might have a taker. I don't know.
I can take a stab at it.
Hey, there's our stabby boy.
Well, let me give you some music to take a stab at it with. Okay.
Oh, Windows is telling us that our connection is now restored.
Oh, good. Jeez.
We've dropped almost 33% of our frames since we started.
Perfect. That's okay. That's one of the things. Let's go over that real quick. If y'all can still hear me. So, apparently, among the 100 other things that have been happening since November,
We're dead.
our internet is a little finicky.
There we
Here,
go.
let me turn the volume down on this.
Hopefully, it picks back up. If it does, cool. But we're gonna keep pressing on anyhow because we're recording. So if you're watching this on YouTube right now, you're seeing the unlagged version. So don't worry about it. Now, that might affect our music too.
I was gonna say I actually can't mute this.
Oh no.
If I do, it will also mute our music. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn notifications off. Unless there's a thing in here to say.
Simonscape's actually
Wait,
working.
Here we go. Allow notifications to play sounds. Disabled. I guess I can also use that.
You don't think we're sending too much through OBS now, do you? And that's
No.
why it's saying that. 'Cause
No.
Okay.
It's your internet.
I hate my internet, but you know what?
You heard
Try to-
like Occam's razor? Like, what's the most likely thing?
Yeah.
Not to pour salt.
Either
in the wound,
way.
sorry.
Go ahead and give it a shot. What happened
Okay,
last time?
can you tell me at least where we started? If you can tell me where we started, I feel like I can get through a decent recap.
So,
I remember where we started.
where do you think you started?
We were in that one room where you guys, because I'd missed the session before.
Yeah.
You guys killed all those people.
Yeah, we marionetted them.
And yeah, you marionetted them.
So that was
And then we went from that room to where Glassstaff's lab was.
yeah.
And then we tried to chase him. I think Flynn got distracted
Was
by
that
some
last?
signage.
Did all that happen last session?
it was
I think
after,
that was. I think there was another
before.
session after that.
2 sessions?
Yeah, because that was the one we were going to pretend to be the pest control and chase them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
ended up freeing some people, I believe.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
after
we
the
visited
people
for a
got
long
freed.
time.
yeah, that's
Really?
right.
After the
yeah.
people got freed, we went to go see what was in the treasure chest in the little canyon, and that's
That's what it
where
is.
we
Okay,
started.
all right, I got this now.
Yeah,
All right.
get him.
So we headed back to the large cavern type room with the Nothic in there because we wanted to take a better look at the special treasure chest that was down there. Through a series of poorly planned and poorly executed maneuvers, we were discovered, and
Got the treasure though.
we did manage to escape with the treasure, but in the chaos, we ended up splitting up. I ended up running one way after everybody else ran the other way, and we were like split up. I went back kind of through the secret passage. They went up north and around, back towards the secret exit in the hills. And I was just kind of hanging there, knowing for sure that my party was going to come back for me.
Oh, that's right.
I had no doubt in my mind that my team would come to my rescue. I was wrong. They didn't. But they went out the other way, and they were like, oh, surely Flynn would just go by himself through all this place and find us. We didn't, but we did manage to get back together towards the front of the area. He had some like Sonic shoes on and was skittering around. He tripped somehow. I don't know how, but he just a little clumsy, I guess. It's okay.
Fast.
Then we got the chest. We had the chest, and we verified that there were no other areas where people could like get out. And we were like, all right, let's set the trap. So we put the chest a little further down the road with the thing that we thought the Nothic was going to be drawn to try to draw him out and then like, pounce on him. That didn't happen. We tried to rest. I think a couple of us got some short rest. Nobody got the long rest. And then I remember seeing the bugbears all come out. They bashed their way out of the front door that we barricaded and went down the mountain, down the hill, into the woods and headed east. So we think that's where Cragmaw Castle is. At least that's the direction we think. That's step one to get there is go east. Then we started hearing the Nothic scream out about something about his precious, and that he was like the town will pay or something. And so now we don't know if there's like another way out of there that he's able to sneak out and maybe go into the town, or if he's going to try and come for the thing that we have. We don't know. So we were going to head back to the town and get a good night's sleep in the middle of the day.
That's right, in the middle of the day. Okay. You know what? Good recap. Very good recap for not having met up for a while. We didn't have that inspiration.
To inspiration.
Thank you. I will forget to use it, I'm sure.
So you guys are on your way back to town. Done, I think done, I can't say for sure, with the Red Brand hideout to get some rest. You're all feeling a little weary. Tried to rest in some bushes. Didn't really work out too well, so we're going to do it in a little bit of a more inviting environment. As you said, it is midday, a little after midday, a little later than midday. Not late, but not early. It's kind of like maybe like 2-ish, 3-ish p.m., somewhere in that area. Sun is shining, a few clouds in the sky, got that nice nature country smell going about. It's a good day. No one would know that underground there was stuff like that. You guys are currently going down that twisted path. I think you can see it up there. Yes, you can. And so can everybody else now. Leaving the Tressendar Manor, heading back into town.
We did pick up the chest and all the stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, we left the chest, but we took the stuff out of it. I don't remember who took what.
There's like a broadsword in it or something.
Yeah,
There was a glowy thing. Was it the sword that was glowy? There was something that was glowy or had some magical properties.
Something was
The-
magical.
The Blade of Talon is a +1
Yeah, that's what it was.
sword.
Oh,
And then
Flynn,
I don't
you-
remember what kind of money and stuff was in it.
I believe you got a letter as well. Do you remember that? When you were looting around?
It's from the,
I think
have
I
it
got
in
it out
the
of the
science bitch. test.
the guy's
Nice
desk.
bitch.
Yeah. It was a
spider
letter to
note.
yeah, spider letter to Albrecht,
That's correct.
Yarno Albrecht.
Hey.
Could be Glassstaff's real name. We don't know.
Yeah, spider letter. And that's why we thought that Sildar might be involved, because Yarno was the person that he told us to kind of look for.
The wizard,
right?
yeah.
I'm just making some notes here.
All right. Are we walking down right now, Jamie?
Yeah, you're just walking down. I
All
imagine you're talking to each other, trying to remind each other of what you've looted and what you've seen.
I gotta fix something real quick. Okay, so I have my rat cannon out. It's breathing, and it's been past an hour. So all of a sudden, the lung is gonna just have a hole in it. It's gonna go, pew! Like it's like a balloon, kind of just like, and it's gonna stop walking and just crumble just like that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna work on this later, guys. And Wesley is just gonna kind of scoop it all up, all the organs and shit, and kind of put it in his pants.
You touched that thing?
Oh yeah, it's really good. I promise.
I mean, I saw it do some work, but you touch it?
But yeah, I can't let it go to waste.
It looks slimy.
But no, it's really dry. Touch it.
No,
Look how stretchy it is.
I'm gonna reach out and grab it and play with it.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't
I'm
it?
gonna blow it up.
Oh, it's got a hole in it, so let's go.
Nice.
I'll be honest, I've seen some very nasty shit, and that is by far the grossest thing I've ever. You put your mouth on that.
I'm assuming it's clean.
It's cream. It's clean, Mr. Raven. Then.
Yeah.
It's cream. Yeah, it might look creamy. It's creamy.
I like the ingenuity.
I'll
Good
have to
job.
get- I'll have to get another rat lung to patch it, but we'll see if we get one.
Maybe version 2 you can make it not look so like the inside of me.
Okay, we'll definitely hide it next time. But I'd like seeing how it works. So maybe a little glass panel so we can see it.
Yeah, but like tinted.
Okay, we can do that. I can do that.
Put some RGB lighting inside.
add lighting effects to it.
All right, Jamie, just for a heads up, Eldritch Cannon lasts an hour, and I could use a spell slot to bring it back whenever.
Okay, sure.
And then we just trotting.
Okay, you're trotting down in towards town. You've made it the first few buildings. You're approaching the Sleeping Giant Inn. There's still folks out and about, townsfolks walking around doing what town folks do. Where are you guys heading? Reminder, the Sleeping Giant is where you guys met a burly orc bartender and felled some bandits.
Yeah,
that
no,
were using it.
that place is getting 1 star. We need to continue probably back to the Stone Hill.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much treasure was in that chest? Because we took that, but I don't think we said how much it was. Or-
You know what? Maybe did I grab that?
Because I have it written down, but I don't have anything written in inventory. Because we kind of just left it.
I can tell you specifically what was in that treasure if
Yeah.
y'all need to
Do
know.
that.
Everything you looted from the treasure total, let's say you had time to count your stuff. Y'all were chilling for a good while. That chest had 160 silver, 120 gold, 5 malachite gems worth about 12 gold apiece, a potion of healing, a potion of climbing, and a potion of growth.
Did I take the potion?
I don't think we divvied anything out.
I don't remember doing that either. Not from that.
And it also had that sword that you already spoke about.
Oh, wait.
Ledge.
I do have 2 potions of growth in my inventory.
I believe
And
you
I
found another
think
one in
he
an alchemy
used-
lab earlier as well.
The potion of healing.
Yeah.
Because he was about to die.
I was
Yeah.
because I'm at full health right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I never took the potion of healing.
I
'cause
think
you
we
asked
just
for
told him to drink it immediately.
It. Yeah.
The sweet boy looked a little rough.
He's not feeling as sweet as he looked. Yeah, so I guess we did then.
We
Okay,
just
doke.
divvied up the gold.
Yeah. Who
Alright.
has the sword?
Well, the sword was just... We kind of had it out.
I don't know if anyone actually.
So, yeah, no one took it.
I don't think any of y'all are actually like a one-hand sword guy kind of guy, are you? Maybe you.
Maybe I prefer more of the fencing style, the rapier.
The fanciness.
Yes.
I see. All right.
I can use a one-handed sword. Is that a simple weapon?
The sword?
Yeah.
It is a long sword. That's a martial
Oh,
weapon.
no. For-
It would look like a great sword with.
True.
You tip over.
No, I can use martial weapons.
Oh, you can use martial weapons?
Yeah,
okay.
it says
Oh hell yeah!
martial
Wedge the
weapons.
gnome wielding the long sword. All right.
We're gonna shave it down for him.
I'm looking like
Yeah,
someone
yeah, yeah.
over there.
Unwieldy right now.
I have proficiency in smith tools now. I can shape it.
Oh, yeah, you can then. Make it your own if you wanted.
I will. It's a +1. Probably never.
Probably. Who knows? We'll see.
I'll
And
do
I
this.
guess we'll head down towards the Stone Hill Inn.
Okay, you guys make your way towards the Stone Hill Inn, passing the town square with the town green in the distance. Reminder, it's that hill right past the center of town, past that little shrine as well that you guys have been looking across. And again, looks like happy days out here. It's just as beautiful as when you first got here. Children playing on the hill, folks laughing, as if they didn't have a red brand problem to begin with, strangely. But no one knows what you guys have done so far, so this is just the norm as far as you're aware. You head into the Stone Hill Inn, and it's not too busy. A few folks around drinking, just eating some lamb maybe. Got a big drumstick tearing into it. A couple adventurers drinking off to the side. A maid going and serving everybody, and a familiar face behind the bar, which I don't think I've shown you guys artwork of this before, but this is the man who you met before. I believe he introduced himself as Toblin Stonehill. He was the bartender you've spoken with. Is nothing showing up?
Internet is going. in
No,
and out.
there's something now.
Even
Yeah.
I can't see it.
It's there now.
Oh, it's the world's most interesting man.
There he is.
That's a handsome older fella.
Okay, so yeah, there's your Toblin. He sees you all walk in, and it looks like he's busy serving another patron, but he looks up and gives you all a quick nod and wave and goes back to his business.
I'll look for like a good place to sit down.
There's a few tables open that could seat maybe 4 to 6 people.
Yeah. I'll go to whichever one is the most like out of the way for new people like walking in.
You try to find like, so you're trying to find like off to the side as much as possible.
Yeah.
A lot of them wall tables are taken. Looks like other people have the same idea. There's a couple in the middle who are open.
Do any of the tables, do they look like they're not like finishing up?
We could just wait out here.
It looks like one of them maybe like they're waiting for their check or something like that on the side. Might be a couple minutes.
All right. I would like to see if I can do this. Actually, what are the rest of y'all doing while I'm looking for this?
I'm going. Tonk is going to the bar, and just gonna wait until man walks by and order him 2 ales.
Are we waiting on a table?
I would like to cast as discreetly as possible.
Oh shit.
Minor illusion, and I would like to make a sound. It says I can do it from the volume can range from a whisper to a scream. I'd like to do a above average like ready for that check from the table. Yeah.
And Tonk, what'd you say you were doing about drinks?
Oh, I was just going up to the bar and waiting for a man to come by and order 2 drinks.
Okay. Well, first off, no one's really paying attention to you guys too much. I mean, this is business as usual in here, and you guys don't look too out of place. So a slightly louder than the rest of the volume in the whole inn goes, ready for that check from that table. You see the 2 people sitting there kind of, and like look down at their table for a moment. And immediately you see one of the servant ladies walking over to that table, wrapping those 2 gentlemen up.
They shouldn't be taking up a table for up to 6 people.
That's true.
Just 2
They were
people.
those people. They were like we were at Gus's earlier. Something
That's
very
poor
similar,
etiquette.
Very similar happened. You walk up to the bar, and you see Toblin there, just wrapped up and serving someone. And he comes up to the bar and says, "Oh, what can I get you today?
Oh, just 2 ales.
2 ales, 2 silver."
Give
You
it-
just throw it on the table.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, he knows you're about business. He takes that and immediately goes and starts grabbing 2 ales for you. In the meantime, those 2 folks near the wall hop up. The table's still a little bit dirty, but it's being cleaned up. Waiting on that.
Yeah, I'm going to do the little dance where you kind of go
You're just
near
waiting
it,
behind them?
and you're kind of like you're not really looking at it, but you're just kind of hanging.
I'm not paying attention, and I just immediately climb up into one of the seat and break out a sheet of paper. So I'm like, not paying attention to anything. Like, oh, this is our table now, and I start scribbling on the paper.
And I sit right next to him.
As soon as you guys sit down while this lady's trying to bust the table, she just gives a quick smile, and you hear on her breath, "Oh, not quite ready, but all right," and just keeps on just moving things out until she's out of your way.
Now, I'll say I'm terribly sorry for my rude friends here.
Drinks?
I do appreciate.
Can we get
it.
drinks?
What is wrong with you today?
I was just,
I'll be back in a minute, and she just walks.
thank you. And I'm scribbling again.
Toblin sets you 2 L's right in front of you.
Oh, I take them, look back, and see that they're getting into a table, and I'll walk over there.
They are 100% going to spit in our food.
Oh, wait, hey guys,
Why?
you guys got a table?
Yes, we have right over here. I'll kind of scoot in a little bit. so
Oh,
we can-
okay. Anyone come by? Oh, get drink orders already? And I'll start slamming one of the ales.
Oh,
And
you're yelling after the crowd? Or out loud?
Oh, it was to the table.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I have not gotten any. I was trying to procure a table, which I did so successfully. And now we're here. So now I'll
Oh.
kind of look around and see if I can see anybody that's like, anybody looking for that? Anybody need a drink? Like I'll kind of flag down a waitress if I see them. Make eye contact.
A lot of them get rather busy at the moment, but Toblin's not serving anyone right now. Sees you just kind of looking around like you're trying to catch someone, and just heads around the corner from his bar and says, "Oh, sorry, lads. It gets a little busy, and, we all try to help out. What can I grab you? I already got you, but I can get you more if you want."
Yeah, 2 more.
All right, 2 more.
Did you say Toblin?
Yeah, Toblin. Toblin Stonehill.
And who's this guy? Toblin?
Well, you're at the Stonehill Inn, so you can only assume this man has some ownership of the location.
Ownerency. I like it.
Trying to be fancy.
I'll take 2 ales as well. It's been a quite the morning.
2 ales, aye. And you two?
1, please.
1.
I'll have just one.
All right, 4 total.
You have a chicken.
You want a whole chicken?
I'd like a whole chicken.
Whole chicken's about 3 silvers.
I'll take it.
All right, so 2, 3,
5 silver.
5. Yeah, I'll be right back with it. And Topham walks off.
So, you said it's about midday, right?
About maybe 3-ish, 2-ish. No, 3-ish, like 3-ish.
All right. So, what do we think we should take away from what we heard our Nothic friend scream out? Do you think there's any credibility to that? Is he gonna come prowling through and just mindlessly murdering?
I think we should hunt him down before.
I got the feeling that, yeah, someone's going to die.
I think we should go ahead and just leave.
Well, we're not quite done here yet. We need to figure out how to find our friend, and I believe the answers we're looking for are here. And you know what? It just kind of hurts my pride a little bit that, what's his name? Captain Glassstaff, whatever the hell his name is, got away, and he's definitely here in the city somewhere, and I would personally like to slap him in the face.
You don't think he's long gone?
I don't think he would have enough time to get away from the city just yet. And if he did, I don't know where he would go. Maybe he did run away and head towards Cragmaw Castle. But we also don't know where that is. Just east.
When you went back into his bedroom and stuff,
Yes.
did it look like he left stuff he might come back for?
There was nothing in there of any true import that I could tell. I think it may be worth showing this letter to Sildar and seeing what his reaction is. Like, we tell him no context, don't tell him all of the information of what happened, but we hand him the letter, let him read it, say we found this while we were in there, and no one was there, except for that fucking monster.
See
You
what
gotta
kind
say
of
we
reaction
fought
we get?
something. You almost died. I assume looking at us. Do we look like we've been kind of ridden hard and put up wet?
You guys tried to sleep outside in a bush. You've been killing a lot of people. Some of you in melee combat with your bare hands, like electricity. Yeah, you're a little messy. You're a little dirty. Not enough for people to pay very much mind to you. No, you've been rolling around in filth. You're just worn.
Sure. So we can't just say we strolled in there, looked around, and left. So maybe we escaped from the Nothic, and in the process we found this letter. And just see if he reacts with kind of concern, then maybe he's not, or maybe he is implicated, because then he knows that we would assume that Iarno, his friend, is Glassstaff. And then maybe we leave that with him and just kind of hang out where maybe somebody can't see us and follow him. They have a little meeting place.
Maybe.
That sounds like an all right plan with me, Mr. Flynn.
We trying to do that?
I don't
After
think we
dinner?
have any time to waste. Yeah, I think we need to.
Get the yell to go.
No, I think we can eat. We have a moment, but I don't think we can. I mean, I'll kind of look out. It's the middle of the day. We probably have our best chance at seeing something now.
A chicken and your ales are set out in front of you.
Thank God. I give Toblin I give him 7 silver.
Oh. He smiles and nods and says, "Always appreciate the extra patronage."
Absolutely. Mr. Stonehill, your name is the same as the on the sign outside.
Aye, that it is. You're looking at the proprietor himself. I am Toblin Stonehill. I believe I've introduced myself before to one of you, if not all of you. And this is the tavern I run.
Ah, so you opened it.
Well, more took it over and renamed it, but yeah, I reopened it, I suppose.
Did it have a name before you took over?
It had something to do with giants. I don't know what it is with this town, but there was the sleeping giant in down there, and I think it was the awoken giant or something along those lines.
The sleeping giant, right? The
That's
one
it.
down the road?
Yeah, but this one used to be the woke giant.
They had a yin and yang sort of thing going.
Yeah, the place down the road sucks. Your place is way better.
I'm glad to hear that. I am trying.
How long have you been here in the city?
I've been here for about a good bit now. Maybe about 4 years.
So you were here before the Red Brands got a foothold.
I definitely was, and I believe the townsfolk just kind of rolled over for that. Not like they had much choice. This place doesn't have a militia. I mean, there's a few folks like you that come about, but they find out you hired a mercenary, and the mercenary loses the battle, well, sort of comes back to you.
Fair enough. You ever heard the name of Glassstaff?
Glassstaff, that's... I don't think so. Sounds like some weird nickname, some superhero name or something.
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Glassstaff. I'm assuming he's got a staff of glass.
I would hope. Otherwise, it's even dumber. What about Yarno? Yarno Albrecht? Does that name ring a bell?
That's what that knightly fella, what was his name? Sildar? That's right. He spoke of him before. That's he's looking for him or something like that, right?
I think. I mean, we were just kind of traveling compatriots on the way here. We don't really know Sildar all that well.
I see. Well, he was I like to chat people up and sit down at my bar, and he said he was here to find his companion. Apparently his companion was sent here to do something or inquire on the Red Brand menace that was happening, and don't know what happened to him.
When is the first time you heard the name Glassstaff?
Sounds like just today.
I don't think I've heard the name Glassstaff before, other than from your friend here.
Yeah, super dumb. No follow-up questions?
No.
Okay, just that. Have you seen Sildar around?
I believe he said he was going to set up in the town hall with our current leader.
Right. All right. Well, we didn't want to take up much of your time talking your ear off. We appreciate the food.
Well, no, I'm happy to help. If you have any questions about the town or around the town, or if I know something, I'll help out best I can. You seem like good folk.
You know where Cragmaw Castle is?
I haven't heard of a castle.
I didn't think so.
I know someone who might, but that's best I can do.
Who may know where Cragmaw Castle is?
If you're looking for some Cragmaw, a castle of some sort, I haven't heard of something like that, but there is a druid who, not far from town here, may be able to help you out with that.
One up by the orchard?
No, the druid doesn't live here. Lives out in, actually, I don't know where he lives, but I do know he visits these ruins out of town quite often, the Thunder Tree ruins.
Where would those be?
No, I could show you here if you'd like. And he, do you have a map on you? Also, our music is online only, so it's kind of,
Yeah.
just
The
quit
stream
since-
came back. You may
thought
try
it-
to
Oh, it
start
did?
it again. Yeah.
I don't think
Thought it was alt.
Oh, it may have dropped. Well, no, we're moving right now.
Did somebody get a map?
I
No.
don't remember.
No, we didn't stop by the visitor center.
Wait, you're a bunch of adventurers, aren't you? You ain't got a map?
I mean, not a local map.
Oh,
We have a map of the area.
that'll work. No, he asked you to pull it out. You set your map out, and he leans over and marks a location far to the north and east outside of town. Should be about right there. Now, those are the only ruins I know about in the area. I know that druid frequents them, but I don't know if they'll be there when you get there, but that's your best bet. Knows every lick of land in the entire region.
Do you know his name?
Quellin, I can never say weird elf names. Quinalelith? Call him Quinn.
We'll call him Quinn. Yeah. Mr. Q. Oh, well, that is very helpful information, actually.
I'm glad I could help. If you need anything else, I'll, he looks back over at his counter. There's not a lot of folks over there right now. I guess I'll be free.
All right, so we're definitely going to have to check out this
Quinn.
Quinn, the Thunder Tree ruins.
And we're gonna ask him about the Cragmount.
Yeah, hopefully he will know where the Cragmaw Castle is. Because I'll be honest, I'm getting quite tired of just chasing people around. Having a little bit of direction here is actually quite relieving.
Isn't the leader like kind of a pansy?
The leader, of here.
Yeah, very nervous.
Yeah, isn't he
Oh,
like?
yeah.
Fellow.
The mayor.
Didn't
Yeah, he sucks.
Didn't he hire us to do something and then
Yeah,
said don't say anything?
To deal with it, and we didn't. You know what? We should maybe check on him, because he might have a dagger in his heart by now.
Which we gotta go to town hall anyways to find Sildar.
Right. Let's just
Yeah.
make a
So-
trip of it.
We could tell him that we took care
Yeah, the
of
last time we saw
Glassstaff and all of the Red Brand.
I'll just I'll be eating my chicken and drinking ale too while we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go talk to him. What's his name?
The leader?
The town master?
Harbin Wester?
Ooh.
I think I had him written down in here.
That's right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, you said Harbin Wester?
Yeah.
Go ahead and write it down now. Okay. All right. And I mean, I've got really, I don't think I have anything else to talk about unless y'all do. If we want to just eat, drink, and be merry.
Yeah, I'm still.
How good am I at
Drawing.
drinking now?
What are you drawing?
How
look,
good
I
do you
don't-
think you're
what are you
good at
drawing?
drinking?
I
Hey,
had one drink.
it's a bunch of little
Ever.
pictures. One of it definitely looks like a sword,
Roll a d20.
and then
Wesley.
gears and legs and different body parts.
19.
Looks like something been
You feel
dismembered.
very confident in your drinking right now.
Just feeling creative?
Yeah, got ideas. From the, I guess, the zoomies I had earlier.
Got the juices going.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll just eat and drink and finish up.
Okay. You do just that. You eat and drink. Spend about maybe 30 minutes hashing out some plans. And now what?
All right. Say town hall first.
Yep.
'Cause that's where Sildar was hanging out last time we saw him.
Yep.
All right. You lot take your leave of the Stonehill Inn and head back out onto the streets of Phandelver. And you make your way over towards the town hall, which I believe the town master's hall is right there. So you just go right around the corner, maybe about a 20-second trip,
Hop, skip, and a jump.
and you head on inside. And inside, you've been here before, so you're gonna lay out essentially a few desks laid out in the middle, shelves of books, paperwork, all this town master stuff laying around. Inside, you see Mr. Harbin Wester sitting at one of these desks. Looks like he's in the middle of working on something. And he looks up and sees you, and his eyes immediately light up. he's like, hello, welcome back. Please come in, please. And he steps up. He gets up and walks towards a back office room and motions you. Come, we have business.
Oh, wow. All right. I want to take a quick glance around the room and see if anything looks unusual, out of place, or suspicious, sketchy.
So looking around the room, it looks like business as usual in here. Something of notice is you do see Sildar at one of the desks off near the wall. It looks like he's in the middle of writing out a note of some sort.
I'll who are we? Are we just kind of standing in a bunch?
I would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So walking
Yeah.
in.
Are you paying any attention to anything?
Not really. I'm off in my own little world right now. Kind of I'm still caught up with what I was doing earlier.
Are you looking somewhere or not looking any?
Where I'm kind of looking everywhere, but with kind of glassy eyes, just not taking anything in.
All right. I'll see that. I'll turn to you. We've got some work to do with you before I send you on a solo mission. I'll look over at Tonk. Are you locked in on Harbin?
Yeah, he's just loud and bright.
Okay. I'll kind of give you a little bit of a pat on the arm, and just kind of motion you to look, kind of as subtly as I can. I'm not necessarily trying to hide it, but just subtly to see if I can get you to look over at Sildar writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. And I'll just okay, and then I'll notice and be like, "Oh, hey, Sildar, how you doing?"
Sildar stops writing, looks up, and he looks up with kind of eyes half closed, like he's a bit drowsy. Sees you and just goes, "Oh, Tonk and all of you, hello."
Yeah. Where were you taking us, Mr. Wester? And as I'm kind of going to follow him, I'm assuming y'all are kind of moving with me, I'll kind of hold him back and kind of step in front of him. I want us three to go back here and you to go talk to Sildar.
All right, Harbin's standing at the door right now. He has opened the back office, just kind of giving a. Yes. Come on in. Come. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I don't move.
So so the two of you start walking. You know, it's Tonk and Wes.
Oh shit! If he just stops, I start, and then I look back at you. I was like, is this not a good idea, Mr. Rivendell?
Oh, sorry. And then I walk with you guys.
I go in.
Okay, all of you head back with Town Master Harbin. Tonk, you're just standing there.
Oh, I took the hint. I got the hint, and I'm gonna kind of turn and go talk to Sildar.
Okay, in that case, we'll do Sildar first, because you're still out there with him. So you walk up to Sildar. He seems to look back down and goes back to his note. And he hears your footfalls approaching. And he says, "So what do I owe the pleasure today, Mr. I believe it was Tonk Stone Don."
Don, yeah, Tonk Stone Don. Just kind of come and check and see how you doing over here. You look tired.
That I am. My search has proved fruitless.
Oh.
I don't know where Yarno is. No one seems to have heard of him.
Yarno, so we went up to the manor.
Uh-huh.
And we kind of, fought some red band and stuff, and we found this note to Yarno.
Excuse me?
And I'll kind of realize that I don't have the note and go, hold on a second, and I'll go to the other room. And hey.
So, as the moment you all three are in the room, Harbin had shut the door, and he was all smiles, but now he's all dead serious and scared as he says, "Is it done? Is it?" And he just freaks out immediately.
It's all right.
Occupied? Yes?
So I just need to, I need something.
It's Tonk. You can open the door.
He opens the door and just looks down at you and goes,
Oh, hey guys, I need that letter.
Oh fuck yes. Fuck. And I'll pull my bag around. I'll just hand it to
Oh,
you.
okay. Oh, sorry. All right. And I'll kind of aggressively shut it behind me.
Your whole party and Harbin just look at you like as you shut the door and you walk back to Sildar. We'll resume to Sildar. You walk back with the letter in hand. What do you do?
No, I just kind of give it to Sildar and like, hey, this is what we found. I don't know.
He takes the letter and he reads it.
While I'm handing it to him, I want to look at the note he has written.
Oh, to see what he's writing?
Not necessarily see. I want to try to see how close the handwriting is between the two notes.
Oh, make a. I guess make an investigation check.
Oh, I hope this works. 14.
Handwriting is completely different from the letter in your hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So you hand him the letter. He starts to read it with this spider's stamp of insignia on it or whatever it is, and he just starts almost under his breath reading it. Do not fail. Did you see him?
See who exactly? Yarno?
Yarno, did you see him? You found wherever you found this letter.
I mean, to be fair, I don't exactly know what Yarno looks like, so I may or may have not have seen him.
Was some creature holding this letter? Did it look like it was where it was supposed to be? Did it seem stolen?
No, it was on the desk. I think it was on the desk.
Oh,
Memory serves me correctly. It was on the desk or in a chest. There was a lot of things going. It was in a room, a specific like bedroom setting.
I see. So, all right. I hope I don't like to assume the worst, but I need to rewrite the letter I was working on. Do you think that letter was meant to be there? Do you think I've heard rumors about a glass staff, a nickname?
Yeah, it's just so stupid, right?
Yarno was a wizard.
Oh, did he have a staff?
He did.
Did he have a staff made of glass?
Not at the time I knew him,
What a dumb wizard.
but I would not be surprised. I have to write the Lord's Alliance about this. I have to let them know there's potential that Yarno's turned traitor. And if you didn't see him, then he's at large somewhere. This is God's. I'm not upset at you or anything. I appreciate you telling me.
Yeah, related to the manor. Do you know anything else that's kind of like, that maybe in the manor, lived in the manor, or anything?
I'm afraid not. I know it's known as Tressendar Manor, and it sounds like there's something underground more to it from what you're describing.
Oh, there's a whole lot more to it, but there was a thing that lived down there.
Thing.
Like a one-eyed creature thing. I don't know. We called it One-Eye Big Boy.
Telepath?
Yeah. He kind of talked to my brain.
Was it a Nothic?
You know what? I think I did hear one of the people say it was a Nothic.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure, but there's a chance it may have followed us out of the manor when we left.
Well, maybe it'll return to its master sooner than later.
Master?
Yes, that's all I needed to hear. Apparently this glass staff is the Yarno. Why would he help them? Why would he take... Look, I appreciate the information. I need to get a letter immediately to the Lord's Alliance to send something more. To turn traitor like this, I don't even know what to say. I never even expected it of him.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have any other questions, I'm gonna go with my buddies.
I may need your help sooner than later.
Oh, okay.
If you're available.
If on a couple conditions, but the main one is you sold the wagon.
The one we came in on.
Yes.
Is there a problem with having sold it?
You tell me.
Sure, whatever. If it causes an issue, I sold the wagon.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
All right, it'll take some time to get a response, but if you're staying in Phandelver for a while, I'll contact you.
We might, we're looking for some stuff, but we got some other opportunities on the table, but we can circle back.
All right, and as bad news as this is you've brought me, I'm I am grateful. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
He nods at you and takes the note that was in front of him and just crumbles it. And almost he wants to... It looks like he's about to angrily just slam it on the table, but he just lightly tosses it aside and gets a new piece of parchment.
Would I be able to grab it without him noticing?
It's kind of like dangling on the table and then it falls to the floor. I mean, if you want to go for it, you could.
Would it?
I mean, he noticed. I don't know.
I'm not gonna worry about it right
All right.
now. I would circle back and make it back to whatever
back
part
now?
of the conversation.
Okay. Y'all then, before you head back in, this is what happens. Harbin shuts the door. Tonk heads back over towards Sildar. As he turns back to you again. I don't need that right now. That's... So, you, last we spoke, I believe you were heading to pay the Red Brands a visit?
We were.
You're
Yes.
doing One Piece. Here you are.
More or less. Yes.
Surely good news. Yes?
Yes.
So?
Well, we entered the manor. Let's just say there are far less red brands now than there were this morning.
Good, so they're not gone?
I would say most of them, yes, are gone.
Most. We can work with most.
Yes.
Good, most.
Yeah.
And their leader?
He
We did not see him.
was not there.
He wasn't there. He did. Did you wait? Did you wait on him, or
We did.
And he didn't show.
We staked outside for hours, waiting for somebody to emerge. No one ever came out. We couldn't find any footprints. Like the fucker just disappeared.
But most of them are gone. Yes.
Dead.
Dead. Dead. Dead is final, in most cases.
And then there was a monster there too. He's still alive as well.
Excuse me, a monster. What kind? A kind of monster? What?
Kind of
Goblin?
gross, gangly looking, one big green eye, real shitbag.
A cyclops?
It was a Nothic, sir. It made my friends bleed out the ears. It was crazy.
I don't know what that is, but
We didn't either. And to be honest, I'm not sure how he knows, but I'm impressed.
so
Was in one of your training books, I'm sure.
I read about them once.
their leader is missing, and there's a monster there, and it's alive. It's still alive. Is it staying there? Is it?
It
We
didn't
got good
seem-
news.
It got away.
Well, hold on. Before you give this poor man a heart attack, we got away from it, and then it kind of yelled some things.
Yeah.
Not important. But then we kind of waited outside. It never came out. I think it's kind of a little shit that just likes to just float around in the darkness.
Like cave darkness,
Yes.
not like nighttime sky darkness.
Probably.
Okay.
The good news is, it may or may not going on a killing rampage in the town later tonight.
Tonk, you approach the door about this time if you want to come in.
I would like to please knock the door and go, Glassstaff, open up!
As the first thud, Harbin's already on edge hearing the discussion about this Nothic. He literally leaps about 1 foot forward, almost right into, I guess it'd be you up front. He's like, oh God, it's
I kind of catch him. I'll go around and I'll open the door.
And Tonk is standing in the door.
Oh, don't worry, guys. Got it taken care of. He sold the wagon.
It's the dwarf again.
Perfect.
Hello.
That's one
How
less
you
thing.
doing?
Come in, Tonk.
Oh, hey. You tell him the good news? We took care of Glassstaff?
Yes. Well, that we took care of his henchman.
I
And
thought
that
you were going to just tell him.
I decided
What?
it'd probably be better to just tell him that
Oh,
he
okay.
wasn't there.
Oh. Oh, yeah, he wasn't there.
Yes, that's...
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't quite hear what you were saying before, but yes, I'm aware of that.
We did tell him that you sent us, though, just to see how he was doing.
How could we have told him that if he was never there?
We walked in going, hey, the town hall guy, he sent us here.
He's got jokes.
We just had lunch.
Oh, all right.
He's a kidder.
He's had a few ales. Forgive him.
I see. Master Dwarf, this is not something to joke about,
Master
please.
Stone Dawn.
It's a master.
So, this is all news, certainly.
All right, so look on the bright side here. Almost all the red brands they're gone. They're not coming back, unless you end up with a necromancer problem. That's a whole new bucket of worms. We won't go there. There were some bugbears in there as well. Also gone. Not a problem.
Gone. As in you.
They're gone. They're gone.
But they just left.
Yes.
Left this world.
So you did.
Shaved them. Shaved their beards.
I've never heard of it referred to that way, but it's good as any.
Look, we put the fear of God in them. The fear of the gods.
Right before the final moment.
Before the final moments where we were in their presence, yes.
Bugbears is not what this town needs.
Nope, and that's why they are gone.
Good.
Definitely gone.
So really that just leaves us with two loose ends. Our Nothic, you said?
That's right, Mr. Fun.
Yeah, that's
Nothic
what
friend.
Sildar said. Nothic.
Sildar knew about the Nothic.
Sildar did know about the Nothic, and he said that our friend's our friend that we thought our friend may be.
Oh.
Not our friend.
And right, our not friend.
Correct.
And then this absolute noblord Glassstaff, we don't know where he is. Do you know, have you heard, is there someplace outside of the sleeping giant that they would congregate, where they would hide any potential nests for shitbag red brands to go?
The only one I was aware of had to do with Tressendar, and from what you're saying, you've cleared it out.
We left no stone unturned. We found quite a few secret doors, passages, secret exits. Checked them all.
Yeah, we even fed some red brand to the Nothic.
We did.
Wow. Okay. So it eats people, though. That's verified. That's good to know. But you can't really lead a militia if there's no militia. So I suppose this is still good news.
Now, Sildar did kind of say that the Nothic and Glassstaff might be in cahoots.
Do you think we should have this conversation? Maybe in the other room.
Yes, if that's what you think we should
I
do.
feel like we should.
Okay, we can do that.
Said something about Glassstaff. and
You
this
said you were
Nothic?
gonna get us some ales?
No, this is not a tavern.
Stonehill, right?
No, I'm Hob and Weston.
Oh, I'm so turned upside down right now.
Pardon, my friend. Is there any other useful information you could potentially share with us? Knowing now what you know.
I'm afraid there's not much else. The Red Band was the biggest problem here. If their leader's still out and about, I really hope he doesn't try to rebuild. If he doesn't, good. If he does, well, I hope you're still around. If when word gets out that you took care of the menace, you'll probably have a few people coming to you for help too. So if you wanted work or anything like that, or were looking for perhaps treasures and whatnot, I'm sure people will hear about you soon enough.
I like treasures.
Yeah.
I do like treasures as well.
Speaking of work, you kind of sent us up there to do a job, and now we're back, having done said job.
Job's not done. Come on.
Everything's gone,
Not everything.
What was our deal again?
To clear the mana.
and
It's technically clear.
It was not. It was not that.
Well, what was I? I was offering you money, I believe. Yes.
I forget what you were offering.
I also forgot what you said you were going to offer, but it was a lot of stuff.
I believe if you dealt with their leader, I was offering you 100 gold. Is that correct?
Per person, yeah, sure.
I think it was total. Come on now, I'm not a buffoon. I'm just a cautious man.
If you can't afford it, you can just say.
But I'll tell you what. If you've taken out most of the red brands, even though you didn't get their leadership, I'll give you half the reward. Fair?
Okay, now, what if we happen to find Mr. Man?
If you do find him, I'll certainly pay you the agreed upon amount.
Okay, all right, I think that's a fair deal. So 50 now, and then 100 later. That sounds like a.
Well, that's not actually how the math works. It'd be 50 now and then 50 more.
No, you said you'd give us 50 and a half now, and then you would give us the agreed upon amount when we finish.
Well, actually, if we're bartering a bit, I can match that. I am willing to give you the 50 now and 100 later, if you also deal with this Nothic.
Oh, okay. All right.
And by deal, you mean kill it.
Oh, big time, yes.
Shave its beard.
time. Shave it. We need to
Shave its neck
it.
clean off its shoulders.
Oh, I like the way you think.
Maybe that's a group name.
Barbers?
The Sword Coast Barbers.
I kind of like
I
it.
like that shit. That shit's good.
That's
I
kind
like
of
it.
We're here to shave the day.
I know
And
we
then
may
it
nailed it.
goes.
I no longer finally nailed it.
It went from a great idea to
Still looking for that
kind
name,
of
though.
like this sort of barber stuff.
All right. Well, it's a work in progress. We'll get our name tags later. All right. Well, we'll circle back, but yeah, that sounds like a good deal.
Well, good. I'm glad you're here and you're in one piece. I'm glad the red brands are now deceased, and we'll, I guess, approach their leader. Was it Glass?
Glass.
This Glass staff and this Nothic will be soon dealt with. I'm
That's
sure.
right. Yes.
Hopefully.
Right. Well, oh, I suppose I should. And he starts looking around the room. Heads to this nearby set of cabinets, walk over, opens it up, pulls out a bag. Lo and behold, it's just 50 gold that happens to be in that bag as he holds it out to you.
Got it.
So, I suppose, with our business temporarily concluded, I can see you out. If you do need me, I'm the town master. I consider myself fairly knowledgeable. I can help as need be, as you've helped me. Just, you know where to find me.
Ah, yep. We'll see our way out. I wanted to have a quick word with our friend out here.
Oh, very well. And he opens the door and just motions you out of the back room.
We'll make sure when we're slaying them in name of the town master.
Let's just tell them you're there to give them their haircut or whatever you were just talking about. Just, the neck cut.
Here's your haircut.
Not-
On the town master.
Just I'll see you around. Have a good.
Is
walk out.
he staying in the office?
He is staying in the office.
As we're walking out, I like to take one of my pieces of paper and put it on the door on his side as we walk out and cast Magical Tinker on it so that it creates a sound, like a banging sound, like a 10-second delay after we go.
How many times does it happen?
Just once.
Just once.
Yeah, just a loud bah, 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 bah.
Okay.
Constantly fuck this shit.
Around the door.
As I do it, I'm like nudging Tonk. I'm like,
And it shuts on your way out. Where you guys go? You're still in the town hall currently.
Yeah, I'll look over and see if Sildar's still there.
Sildar is still there. It looks like he's in the middle of writing a note again.
Is there another chair like next to him?
There's only one chair over there right now. There's some maybe against the wall just posted up in a corner that aren't used.
I'll walk over. I'm gonna grab one of the unused chairs
Mhm.
and just kind of pick it up, take it over next to him, set it down, and I'm gonna sit on it kind of sideways and like lean on it like this, but be kind of looking.
The moment you sit down,
Does it break?
you hear a repetition of knocks and a "Oh God!" It's kind of muffled, like "Oh God!"
I'm just giggling.
Look at you.
And you
You're
see
going to give that man a heart attack.
You see Sildar look up quickly as he hears that, and then he sees you starting to sit down, and then you sit down comfortably in your chair.
Sildar, sorry to hear about your friend.
Your Tonk told me. He gave me the notes, and I just don't know what to do. But how can I help you?
How long have you known him, Yarno?
Yarno and I trained together. Long ago, right when we joined the Lord's Alliance.
How dangerous would you say his capabilities are?
Well, he is a magic user, a wizard to be more specific, so I'd say quite dangerous, depending on what he finds and if he has the resources to take advantage of it.
And, Tom here seemed to imply that you believe there's some sort of link between him and our weird freak friend down there in the caves, the Nothic.
The Nothic. Iarno specialized in summoning magic.
So you think he summoned that piece of shit?
I think somehow he's worked himself up to be able to do something like that, which makes him all the more dangerous.
You know how long it takes for him to summon something like that?
I'm not privy on spell casting and whatnot, but I
Is
would
there a-
assume if he's well rested, he could do it as many times as he deemed.
Is there a tether? Like a certain distance he has to be within it?
I'm
Or close
afraid
to it?
I don't know the rules of his summoning magic. When I knew him and we joined up together, he could summon, I think, what are those little foul demons called? Very small, turn invisible.
Imps? Or
Not an imp. It had started with a Q, I think.
The Quasit.
A quasit, yes. You can only summon a quasit at a time.
Yeah, those little fuckers can be nasty too.
It certainly can be.
All right. And you said he was down here for how long? Roughly.
I want to say maybe around 2 years.
And had you ever visited him down here before? Had you have any contact with him between when you last saw him and now?
When he was sent off, that was that. We didn't really write each other letters. We had our own duties to attend.
Okay.
It's only when he didn't report back for a set amount of time, they charged me because I knew him to come see if everything was all right.
And you wouldn't happen to be, or maybe have an idea of another place he might go and hide or run to in the case that he was in trouble?
Not firsthand, no, but if I had to take an educated guess... did you leave the note with him, Tonk?
Yes.
He picks up that note with that stamped insignia on it and says, whoever this spider is would be who I'd run to if I was making a contract with bandits and devils, and slams it on the table.
All right. That pretty much tells us what we need to know, I believe. So what are you up to the next couple of days?
Well, I'm writing the Lord's Alliance to send some more superior forces to scour the area of Phandelver to see if we can find Iarno. I certainly can't do it alone, and I'm not going to ask you lot to spend your time on a wild... Well, it's not a goose chase, he is out there. Wild chase to hunt him down. I'll be here for however long it takes for them to send somebody, I suppose, and once they do, I'll set out with them.
Well, I believe that this spider has something to do with the castle that we're looking for, the Cragmaw place that we heard about at the Goblin Cave.
Cragmaw Castle, that's
Yeah.
right.
I think that spider's holed up there. And if you think he's gonna run to her, our destinations might be the same. You should maybe let you send that letter and you just come on and fuck off with us.
I really need to stay behind just in case, but... Make a persuasion check, actually. We'll have you see if you can convince him.
Buzzkill with us.
4. But that's, you said persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Can be quite persuasive. That'd be a 12.
A 12? Okay. He lets out a long sigh and says, if the Lord's Alliance needs to reach me quickly, they know I'm here. It'd be better if I was here to receive said message or whatever they have coming once they get my letter.
All right. Chain of command and all that. Okay. Well, I guess we can tell you we're planning on heading to this grove a bit northeast from here.
Grove?
Yes.
I think it's called the Thunder Tree Ruins.
Yeah, the Thunder Tree Ruins. Yes.
Heard of that place.
Have you heard of a druid that goes there a lot? I think his name is Quinn?
That's what Stonehill told me. Quinn.
It's something that he couldn't pronounce. So we call him Quinn now.
Oh, that's right. He just started saying names with a Q. No, turns out if you ask around, you can actually get a legitimate name. His name is Radolph. Some sort
That's
of
nothing like Quinn.
It wasn't even close.
Radolph. Reidoth.
Say it again.
Reidoth.
I'm gonna say it wrong if I spell it like that.
Radolph.
Radolph.
Stonehill
Like
is
Adolf.
friendly with information, but it seems he's bad with names. That Halia Thornton, however, seems to be very specific.
She's a bit scary.
Thornton. Why does that
Intimidating.
ring a bell?
She was the one that was yelling at you for trying to steal from the.
Oh,
the
shit!
stone
Yeah,
shop.
that she accused me, allegedly, of stealing some stone.
Yes, that is what was alleged.
Alleged.
Yes.
Was not true. I did
Wasn't.
not.
I'm pulling up
I
Silva
did not
again.
steal.
All I have him is bound,
anything.
though, in chains.
Oh yeah, stuff.
It's all the image I have.
That's exactly.
I mean, that's probably how he looks right now. Still,
That's him writing a letter.
looking buzzkill Hallwinter over here.
Did you say that Thornton knows where Radolph is? Oh shit.
And she said he frequents the ruins, same one that Stonehill told me about. The Thunder Tree, I believe it was.
Nothing more than that.
I'm afraid not.
All right. Well, if you see her and she inquires, you can tell her that's where we were headed.
If I see
Halia?
Halia, you want me to tell her where you're going?
No, you don't have to go out of your way. I'm just saying, if she
inquires, about you,
inquires, yes,
I'll let her know.
let her know the Sword Coast Barbers taking care of things.
The Sword Coast Barbers.
Yes.
That's your name. Well, that's. Do you have maybe a catchphrase or something? Or there has to be something to that.
I look over it.
Don't say it. Say it.
We're here to shave the day.
Oh, he said it.
All right, Sword Coast Barbers. I imagine if you keep up what you're doing now, you'll go far. And no one's forgetting a name like that.
SCB for life.
I give him a little tip of the hat. And I guess I'll hop up. I'll look at y'all. It sounds like if Glassstaff headed straight to wherever this castle is, we're not gonna be able to catch him today anyway. I say we might as well get a good night's rest, resupply whatever we need, and we start out fresh early in the morning.
Go see Not Quinn.
And go see Not Quinn. And, it also potentially gives us a chance to do something about the Nothic should he decide to roam into town.
Hopefully it's after we get a nice, good sleep.
You are telling me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we'll do some shopping and resting.
Go get some ale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Did we determine if the Nothic was attracted to the sword? I don't remember if we did that or not.
It didn't come to it.
We just knew that he was attracted to the chest, and he knew when we were interacting with it, but not why.
Okay, we never found out, and we don't even know if that's.
And we left the chest behind, but we took everything else
Oh, okay.
because that's what we thought he was attracted to, was the chest, not the contents of it.
How long have we been gone?
Since you left the Tressender Manor,
Mhm.
it's been about an hour walking around talking to folks. You sat down and drank and ate for 30 minutes, talked for a bit. We'll say about an hour and a half.
Do you think we should go check on the chest if we left it behind?
I think maybe we leave it there for now. We rest, and we can check on it on the way out of town. We've got to head northeast. We'll head out east of
kind of on
town.
the way.
We know if it's gone, he came out, or somebody came and grabbed it.
Okay.
You don't have anything that you can mechanize, like a little tracking device that you could pop in it or anything, do you?
Best we could do is do something where we know if somebody touches it.
Still
But as
need
far
to-
as a tracking device, no.
just knowing if something was touching it doesn't really do. It could be a squirrel.
Well, like, we could put a pressure plate that if somebody lifts up the chest, so a squirrel wouldn't be able to lift the chest.
You should see some of the squirrels I've run into.
But again, anybody could come and pick it up. And all that would tell us is somebody did pick it up.
Sure. Yeah, probably not worth our time.
And I would need about an hour.
Yeah, I say we rest, we eat, we resupply, we roll out in the morning.
Well, I got a quick noob question, real quick, about artificers.
Sure.
Can I just engineer whatever the fuck I want? Can I just do because I thought I would have to have the spell alarm if I were to engineer some sort of trap that did that.
You cannot directly mimic another spell, but you can try to create whatever you want, and I can work with you on whatever that is.
Okay.
Be it the funds you have, the people you meet. You just tell me what it is. If it's not too crazy, we can probably make it happen.
Yeah, because be creative with magic tinkering. Because you can make a sound. Because I have magic tinkering, and then I also have just tinkering, which allows me to do mechanical devices. Like when I did our door alarms.
So, if you're trying to make kind of like how you did your own private alarm.
Yeah.
You could do a mechanical thing to where if it detects a movement on a knob or something, that's when it clicks this thing, and that triggers your magical tinkering. It goes blip, 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 or something.
Yeah.
It's not an actual alarm. Won't protect you in a whole area, but it'll definitely rig
Yeah,
that
but
door.
I could do pressure plate on the chest or the door
Absolutely.
thing.
The screaming door thing.
Yeah, is there anything else we want to do?
I would like to go by the blacksmith and see about doing something about this sword, making it a little more me friendly.
Okay. I'm kind of I'm gonna be on kind of autopilot behind y'all, and if there's roleplay, I'll jump in.
All right, yeah. So you guys are just following along.
I'll follow you.
All right, so would like to go to the smith. Basically, I just want to use his tools and make this long sword into a short sword. If I do that, is it going to lose its +1?
So magical items tend to form towards the user that's wielding them. That's the unique
Oh,
trait of
really?
them. So if you had magical boots and they fit you, if say Wesley wanted to wear them, if you tried to put them on, they would fit to his size.
Oh shit. Okay, then.
So you don't really have to do anything
I
to your
should
magic
know
sword
this
for it to
already,
just
then.
kind of and be fine in your hand.
Okay, then I don't want to do that.
Okay. It would be comical to leave it that way, but no, it shrinks down. But what
Okay.
to your size?
I got some crossbows that we picked up. Apparently, I have 3 in my inventory. We could try selling them.
If you want to speed through selling random equipment you picked up, you can vendor them all for half of their cost, unless they're pristine or new.
No, this is.
If we're about halfway through the stream, we could do all that during break. If you wanted.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
y'all,
that-
is that
that
what y'all
works,
want to
yeah.
do, vendor? Okay, yeah. In that case, we're
They're
gonna
not
take a quick
worth-
break. I think the lag is cleared up at least. That's good stuff. So
Just in time for a break.
yeah, we'll be back at about 10 minutes. We'll see you then.
Oh shit! Did we fuck up that armory?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah, y'all destroyed it. Y'all
We should have
destroyed
told
that
them.
armory.
And we fucked up their weapons.
Hey, we're back. Just fur specifically
Yeah.
at the general store? I don't even know if that's an actual. It probably is an item, and I don't know about
Can
it.
we just pretend I bought some then?
Yeah, lose I don't know, pelts. Pelts can be pretty. Just you lose 2 silver. How much fur you buy?
See, 2 foot of it. 2 foot by a foot.
2 feet of fur?
Yeah. Okay. Let's
How
just
does
say
that work? I thought fur
like
is
a-
like pelts, isn't it?
like a
Was it cut by
raccoon's
the
pelt.
sheet?
Well, it depends what the animal came from. Like if it came from a bear,
Basic. A tanner is selling these. I don't know. What? Tell me again.
like a raccoon or a fox pelt.
Fox pelt. Fox pelt's silver.
So, okay.
He needs 6 sheets of rats
Oh yeah.
to make the.
Lots of
Is there
rats.
any- is
Probably rat
there
vendor.
funny garbage nearby?
Yeah, there's this
Fucking
guy
dump
named
store.
Charlie. He lives in a basement down the street. You need some rats, you can go talk to Charlie.
Shit. And I'm buying my fucking expensive ass potion of healing. Thought I was rich.
Drag 50 G's. Not grands, but golds.
That's another piece of shit.
I'm gonna buy another bag of ball bearings because I used all mine.
Sure. Tonk, you want anything?
No, I think Tonk's good.
Some throwing axes or something? Something weird.
Oh, no. Tonk, I don't think Tonk can throw very well.
Oh,
We're going to a castle. Guys, we might need to get grappling hooks. Can we get grappling hooks?
Ooh.
that is a general store item, isn't it? I mean,
2 gold apiece.
I mean, yeah.
Do they have 4 in stock?
That's a steal right there.
They just happen to have 4 grappling hooks.
Can you
Yeah, sure,
check
yeah,
RSS?
They got them in stock.
Told you that.
Oh,
Me?
Yeah.
There are
41
mountains
now.
in the region, so
41?
some people are known to mountain climb and whatnot, and they need tools like that to do so.
Hey, I'm gonna give you 50 for another potion of healing.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
May I have another? Alrighty.
You said that's 50?
50
Yeah.
apiece.
All right. So I just took the 50 away from mine.
Shit, how do you add stuff in?
Go to inventory,
Yeah.
manage inventory, and then type.
I gotcha. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you should all buy a grappling hook.
I'd buy one.
2 gold apiece.
That's gonna be fun to watch.
None of us has ever used one, but I'll be damned if we don't try. I'm also. Could I find a mirror?
Absolutely, but I think those are Are those pricey?
They're 5 gold.
Oh, yeah, man, you can get a mirror.
Okay.
If you add it, does it automatically take
No.
the gold? Okay, so you have to do.
You gotta do the math.
Honor system.
2 gold for the grappling hooks.
I do have all your sheets in front of me too, but they don't update as I look at them. So.
What else would be fun? Is there a list here, Jamie, of standard? Like if you go into inventory?
It's in the handbook,
Okay.
player handbook.
Yes. I'll blow my nose.
'Cause I have a bunch of tool sets and everything.
Yeah.
Where's the cheapest place to get like scrap metal and
Probably a blacksmith.
how much for like 2 or 3 pounds of just not high quality, just literal scrap?
Literal scrap.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
Or hold on.
scrap doesn't necessarily have a price unless you're trying to use it to make something that would be costly.
No, technically I don't have to use anything.
Use it for RP purposes. You want scrap?
Yeah.
Okay, so you butter up the blacksmith, and he offers you a few like failed pieces of steel that came out from some of his
That'll
stuff.
work. Is he charging me or he just likes me that much?
No, he's a halfling. He's a Jubilee fellow. He's all, okay, you cool. Here you go.
Sweet.
And then just keep me in mind. You bring something cool, we talk to each other. Something
All
like
right. Well, I sold him those crossbows at half price, so.
that. True.
Yeah, you did.
Mirror.
I get Sildar off the screen. He's so depressing.
He's riding his ladder. Let him go.
Hanging out in Phandelver. Beautiful Phandelver. Look at that.
Last thing I would like to buy 10-foot pole.
You want a 10-foot pole?
I want a 10-foot
I wouldn't
pole.
touch that 10-foot pole with a 10-foot pole.
That's a magical item, isn't it?
Nope.
It's not a magical
Just in the
item?
adventuring
The
gear.
collapsing pole is a magical item.
Oh, it's not a classic pole. It's just a 10-foot pole.
The standard 10-foot pole.
Well, I mean, if it's just a standard item, yeah, it'd be there. And they just happen to have long sticks available.
What did you type into to see what general shop items?
Yeah, if you want to just Google it, yeah, you can Google literally D&D basic item shop.
Adventuring items.
Okay.
Yeah,
Adventure
what he said,
items.
adventuring. Shops and pricing for D&D 5e. Here they are. Adventure shop, alchemist shop, blacksmith, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, you got some shit here, man.
Yeah. You want a ladder? You want to be the ladder guy?
I'm gonna get the block and tackle.
You can
Actually-
go fishing?
That's not what a block and tackle is.
Is it nice? Tackle.
No.
It's tackle.
Block and tackle is like a pulley system for lifting really heavy things.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a 1-to-4 ratio. So you pull down 20 pounds, it lifts up 80.
You get a 2-person tent. Ain't no one got a tent. Vials. Torches. Torches are, y'all be paying the silver price as well on most of this. Well,
Pretty
yeah.
sure we all have dark vision.
Yeah.
The normal cost. Yeah, you got the
Yeah.
normal cost.
What happened to my rope?
Did you get rid of it somehow at some point? Maybe early on?
We did. We had to use it to try and lower people down, and we used it for we used it for a ton of different things, and it's like trash.
Is it okay? So I want to buy some more rope.
All right, purchase some rope.
Ooh, how much is a healer's kit?
A healer's kit? Let's look it up.
Basically like a first aid kit.
5 gold.
Oh, they don't have wire.
Is it something like you can replenish, or do you have to buy
Healer
it?
kit, if you have a healer's kit, you just have to stabilize somebody.
Yeah.
And,
Is it infinite uses, or do you have to, like, I need...
You'd have to replenish it, essentially buy another healer's kit to take, because you spent yours.
So it's a one-use item.
I'm double checking right now, but I think so.
Oh, no, it has 10 uses. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go.
The kit has 10 uses. All right, I'm going to buy one of those.
Bandages, salves, and splints has 10 uses. As an action, you spend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom medicine check. So it's an auto-stabilize.
Can I buy paint?
You want some paint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is that?
Paint be that's more of a rare thing. Paint's not that common. It's gonna be like you want many colors. You want like 1 color.
3 colors, RGB.
3 gold.
Okay.
And that's enough for like 5 paintings.
Okay.
All right. We'll try to remember that. We're not gonna remember that, but we'll. At one point, I'm gonna say your paint is
I
spent.
want to do some stuff.
I have a feeling I know what he's gonna paint.
And that is 5.
Bearings, mirror, grappling hook.
I think I'm set.
We have stuff to make a camp, like flint and tinder and all that stuff. I should know.
I have
I have a
my
tinderbox.
brooch that lights things. It's basically a lighter. A
You
little
have something that will.
light fire. Yeah, it can make fire.
I have a tinderbox. I'm
Okay.
assuming that's.
Jamie, I decided to get 2 healers kit instead of 1.
You buy 2 healer's kits? Okay,
Yeah.
just keep an eye on your weight.
Bag of holding.
Oh, that's right. You have a jacket of holding.
How much
The stretch.
would there be a place where I could get like I've got my flask of whiskey.
Mhm.
I want to have, like, I want to buy a bottle of it.
A bottle of whiskey?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna put the bottle in the bag of holding, and then I can just refill my flask when I need it.
Yeah, you can buy a bottle just from Stonehill Inn
How much? Quanto cuesta?
for the whole bottle, not just a mug. We'll say a bottle is able to do 5 servings, and if 1 mug is 2 silver, 1 gold.
Can I give you 2 gold for like a big boy?
You know, yeah, that's fine too. We'll say you get the amount of 2 of them, but in a biggie size.
Yeah,
It's 2
I
gold.
want to water size it. And I'll buy some more iron spikes.
Getting loaded. Adventuring gear.
What's the difference between iron spikes and a piton?
I believe pittons have like loops.
Spikes used with a hammer.
Pitton's a steel spike with an eye that you can put a loop of rope through.
Then I'm getting those. That's 5.
You get an iron pot for 2 gold.
Already got some.
You got some iron pots already.
I have pot. Iron pot.
1 gold will get you some more rope, Wesley, if you want it as well.
I already got some good rope.
Or if you're feeling real fancy, 10 gold will get you 50 feet of silk rope. Silk.
Can I
So you
buy,
can tie them up with style.
can I buy bells? Bells anywhere?
Is a bell available? Not under adventuring gear. It'd be in a general goods. No bells, I'm afraid, but I believe you know someone who might be able to help with that.
Yes.
You give me the material.
Oh, they got the actual real tavern prices on here.
Yeah.
Okay, I got y'all. We're gonna get real
I
pricing
was
now.
just thinking.
You I already bought them.
Oh,
Bells for like alarm.
okay, yeah. Yeah.
Already had rations. I didn't buy rations.
Would you like a glowfire, fire wine, an evermead, a clary wine, a far ridge red,
Wait, go back. What was like the second one you said? The fire?
fire wine?
What is that?
That's a silver. And a fire wine is extremely strong and spicy wine. It's reputed to have medicinal qualities. And it even gives me the DC that you get messed up if you drink it. You gotta make
Yeah, no, I don't want that. I'm good with my whiskey.
high dusk dark. What's the fanciest thing they got here? An evermead. If you ever want to feel baller, you get an evermead. Okay.
Okay.
How much is that?
An evermead's 11 gold for a drink of it. It's a secret recipe. Actually, most places probably won't have it.
Laughing at.
Crunching. Trying to get back as far as possible. Nobody was looking at me, and then you're like, all of a sudden, you look at me, he looks at me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Shit.
All
Well,
of a
I'm looking
sudden,
because
you're
you go
fucking
like
laughing.
this.
Look like a raccoon.
Oh my god. I actually found it. What I told you was just a wine. But if you want the hard liquor, there's one that's 56 gold.
What's it called?
Elverquiz.
What did it do?
Gives you the quids.
It's just an extremely rare elven brew.
Let's see.
It'll get you a death wish.
I don't have that kind of money.
Okay. That's 11 gold.
Mm-hmm.
11 gold. 2 silver.
You two all shopped up? You know what you got? Good to go?
Yeah. Can I pick up, like, sticks and stones as we walk?
You know, you sure can. You definitely up.
Cool.
Want some dirt too?
Nope, just sticks and stones.
Okay. I mean, if you want, I can get you some water. Grass. Okay.
Just sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones. Gotcha.
Talk.
Y'all good?
Donk's good.
I did do some scavenging and like to hunt for small animals.
As artificers, I'd expect you to get your necessary stuff. So
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm going to refill my flask of whiskey.
Mhm.
Take the bottle of whiskey, my rope, the grappling hook, and I think that's it. And I'm gonna put them in the bag of holding. I'll track it on mine.
How much weight?
Let's see. That would be. How much would you say the bottle of whiskey weighs? Yeah.
We'll say it weighs. This is what a size to 2 pounds.
So that would be a total. 2, 12, 16 pounds.
You're putting that in his jacket of holding. He, them artificers always just doing artificer stuff. Rat
'cause
cannon, jacket holder.
All I did was, like, I have a custom item in here that says Flynn stuff. I'm just keeping track of your weight.
Okay.
So all the items are still on you
Okay.
or in your inventory.
You know what? I'm gonna add Is it cool? Can I add a bag of holding to my inventory and put the stuff?
Just so you can track the weight easily.
Yeah, so I can track.
So you can know what he has?
Because I've got a note of it in there, but it would just be easier.
Yeah, it will make it easier. Yeah, absolutely.
You would do that or just keep it in your backpack and not wear your backpack.
Right. But I wanted to make sure I'm not putting too much crap in my backpack. I don't want it to be like 80 pounds out of 30 pounds.
Good point.
So I'll add a bag of holding.
Because Ming's loaded me down with 68 pounds.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. Are you giving me the other stuff that you...
What did I give you?
I don't know what you gave me because, again, I'm just...
Oh,
keeping
shit,
up
I'm
with total
holding
weight.
it myself. I just got some rope and some potions. And paint.
How much weight is that?
I was going to keep it on me.
Oh, okay. Then you're good.
Inventory. There we go. This. Okay, cool.
So you should have, where is your stuff? Have 33 pounds of your stuff.
What you doing right now, Tom?
Oh, just kind of chilling. Are we still at the inn where he was buying his ale at this point?
You guys have been going around town doing your shopping, but I suppose if Flynn's the last one wrapping up and the last thing he bought was the ale, I'll say if you want, you could be inside or outside of the Stonehill Inn.
I would be inside sitting at the bar.
Okay, just sitting, just kind of mingling, drinking.
Mr. Stonehill is there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's still there.
I'll just hold the two up.
2 ales.
Yeah.
Right up.
About what time is this?
After all that shopping, probably about 5:30, maybe 6.
All right. We're staying here another night, right?
We gotta stay here tonight. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get us 2 rooms, and then ask them. Like, I'm gonna go up to the room. Come get me when it's dinner time.
Stonehill charges you 12 silver total for 2 rooms,
Ooh, it goes all our money. Shit.
and you get your 2 ales for 4 silver total.
So I got the 2 rooms.
Talk make a Constitution saver though, as well.
Uh,
A lot of drinking today, not a lot of eating.
That day drinking, that Sunday game.
Take this breathalyzer test.
You said you want me to do a consultation?
Con save, absolutely.
So I'm gonna walk up with the 2 keys.
DC's 12. Uh-huh.
Start heading toward Tonk, but I see he's double fisting.
10.
How's your Constitution roll?
10.
Oh, wow.
Tonk, you feel a bit, you're doing a lot of drinking, but you just kind of, everything starting to look a little blurry.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna give the key to Flynn instead. Flynn, here's the key to y'all's room.
Oh, wait. What do I owe you for the room?
Nothing. It's part of it from the team budget.
Okay.
Just come and get me when it's dinner time.
How many rooms did you get?
2 rooms.
A lot of keys for 2 rooms.
And I'm gonna excuse myself and
Do you
go
see like
into our
5
room.
keys? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I would do the normal, just kind of, we're just kind of kicking around, and then eat. I would have probably a couple ales as well. You said that's 5 silver.
An ale is
silver?
2 silver.
Each ale is 2 silver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll give you 4.
All right, you have some ales, and nah, you haven't been drinking near as much as Tom. Never mind. You're all right. Okay.
Yeah, that would be spaced out like
Over time.
Across
I got you.
the-
Not like blah, blah.
right. No, I'm not.
Somebody
I'm not-
else.
Yeah,
not
not like
killing
Pong.
I'm not killing them. I can't hang like that.
Did you go to your room?
Yep.
And when you go in there, there are 2 beds sitting in there. There's a side table with what looks like should be a fruit basket, but it's empty. Mirror on the wall, as well as 1 chair in the back right corner of the room. Right when you walk into your right.
I'm gonna take my hat off, put it on the chair, lay my jacket on the floor, start taking out all my toolkits, and put them off to the side, and then just all my little scrap metal and stuff, just litter the floor with it, and start going to work.
I'm going to go up
Okay.
there, too, and I'm going to be like, hey, Mr. Ravenden, did you need some help?
I look up, just dirt and kind of grease all over my face. Sure, come on. and we're just gonna tinker for a little
We
bit.
tinkering boys right now.
Okay, you have
Tinker
your room's a
Bros.
mess, loaded with all your
Yeah.
mechanical and biological items to tinker with. Flynn, you have a key to your room right now. Tonk, you're everything's still it's so much more of everything than there should be right now.
I like to try to wave down one of the couple of Mr. Stonehills that I see now.
Are you still sitting at the bar?
Yeah, well, unless we got a table. Because they're gone, where are you drinking your...
I'll sit at the bar for a bit before
Sit
I
next
go
to me?
retire up to the room. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so... Yeah.
So you flag down Mr. Stonehill. He comes over and says, "Aye, what can I... Oh, looking like you're having a good time, huh?"
I'll pass him the 2 empty ales. I'll say, I'll take just 2 more, not 4. 6. And then you got something warm I can eat?
Something warm,
Yeah, something nice and smells good and warm and...
Do you have milk steak?
We do not have milk steak, but I could get you...
It's his favorite.
I suppose I should get you a leg of lamb?
that sounds good. Yeah, two more ale, leg of lamb. But you don't have to wait for the lamb to be ready for the ale.
Aye, you want cheese with it?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, roast lamb and cheese coming up, and 2 more ales. You sure?
You're not going to talk him out.
You know what? You've got a good point. When you bring the lamb, bring 2 more with the lamb.
Hey, bud. So, if you eat this delicious meal, then you drink too much, and you just puke it everywhere.
Yes, that's someone else's problem. That sounds
No,
like
it's
a
not gonna
thing.
do you any good. You're gonna just be hungry.
Oh,
We don't want you to be hungry.
okay. So you're saying order more food or order more ale?
I say you do. Let's do this. Let's do 2 ales, right? 'Cause
Okay.
we like them in 2s,
No,
right?
it have to be.
Have to be,
at least 2, 4, 6, or 8.
Right. So 2.
Okay.
We have him bring one of them now. Right? The other one, still 2 that you're buying.
Okay.
The other one comes with your food, and you have them both.
So I see what you're saying, but when he brings me just the 1 ale at first, what do I do with my other hand?
Use it. You know what? That's a good. Where's that fancy stone that you got? That really nice, smooth stone.
Don't talk about my stone.
I'm just providing you with options.
You want me to rub my
You have
I don't
ale,
know if they'll
you
let
have
me
stone.
rubbing on my stone here at
Well,
the
you don't
bar.
have to rub it like that.
I mean, how else do you rub stone?
I am not even going to go anywhere near that. However you rub it in public, that's how you do it now.
I mean, I rub my stone.
I'll just put your food order in first, and I'll come back for you.
We're figuring things out. We're working through some stuff.
I rub my stone the same way in public or in private. You got to show your stone the same amount of love, no matter what.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Actually, perfect. I'll reach into my bag. I'll pull out the new steel mirror that I have. You hold this. And then you look at the beer in your left hand with the mirror. And then it looks like you have 2.
You know what? I might be drunk enough to believe that.
I hand him the mirror.
It's facing Flynn. It's
I-
not working.
I turn it.
Oh, look at.
There we go.
10
Wow.
I missed my face.
10 minutes go by, and a plate of roast lamb and cheese, just small cheese bites, about 7 of them, are laid out in front of you, Tonk. When Tomlin says, and you wanted 2 ales as well, was it? Or now or later? Or...
Just the one more now is good.
Oh, very well. And he goes and fills up a mug of ale and sets it down in front of you and says, total comes out to 6 silver.
Okay, here you go.
I got it. It's on me.
Oh.
It's on me, friend.
Oh, okay. Well,
I give him 7.
Appreciate it. Enjoy yourself, and be careful, lad. He just smiles at you while nodding.
what is it? Is there something wrong with my lamb? Is there something? He said, be
No,
careful.
it's
Is that
just-
a threat.
no.
Is he trying to fight Tonk?
No, I don't think so. He's saying that lamb can be very tricky to eat sometimes. You don't want to choke on it.
Oh, he doesn't want to fight Tonk.
No, he would be a fool.
I'll show him who the real Stone Dawn is.
It'd be you. He's only Stone Hill. You're Stone Dawn.
Stone Dawn.
I'd say that outranks the hill.
No, I would think so. I would for sure.
Yes.
Pretty good.
I'm sure there are many stories written about the ancient battles between the Stone Hills and the Stone Dawns. And now you've turned out to be a fearsome adventurer, and he's just a tavern keep.
You're right. But he's got some good ale.
He does. Everyone has their place, and yours is at the top of the food chain, and it starts with eating that fucking lamb.
I go and take a nice big bite out of the lamb.
It's pretty good. Tastes pretty good. Well cooked. Well seasoned. Wesley and Wedge, you guys have just been tinkering upstairs. Are you doing anything specific, or are you just kind of going over what you got? And
I'm in the process of making my steel defender.
oh, that's okay. That's kind of a big deal. All right. And Wesley,
Samesies. But I'm helping him with his steel defender.
you have
What?
you can make a steel defender, can
No,
you?
I'm
He's helping
him.
me.
Oh, you're helping him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's being
cool.
a good apprentice.
All right. That's
That was the goal.
important work in there. So you eat the lamb, take some cheeses. You have the ale. Are you just kind of just taking a good sip and then eating your food, or what are you doing with the ale?
Yeah, the food has slowed me down because the food is good. So I can't concentrate as much and I need to drink more.
Okay.
So it has slowed me down, but not made me quieter.
Okay.
I still feel like Stonehill was almost a threat. Be careful, watch what you do, watch what you say.
Right, but, I mean, you think about it. He told us earlier he's been here for 4-6 years, and a lot of that time we've had the Red Brands here. Lots of people that he could have threatened and who probably could have killed him and didn't. I think he was genuinely looking out. He didn't want you to try and eat too much too fast.
Oh, okay.
They say it can be bad for your gut too. And I know how you feel about regular bowel movements.
Oh, I mean, all the time.
Tom, make a DC 6 con save.
So we just add the D6 plus my con?
No. DC 6 means you need a 6 or higher to succeed at this.
Oh, okay. Fuck that shit. sorry. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Beats
so
beats, right?
for a second, it feels like just having a bit more ale, even with food, was not a good idea. But the food tasted good. You take one more big swallow, and you're fine. Everything's a little hazy still, but you're okay.
Well, Tonk should probably go to bed.
Yeah, feeling like we've had a busy day,
Yes.
and we've got a long day tomorrow.
Well, do we?
Yes, we gotta find this this druid. We gotta ask him probably more questions than he's going to realize that we're going to ask him, and probably more than he wants to be asked.
Oh,
And we gotta find the castle. Got grappling hooks.
we can climb up the side of the castle.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like we need some rest and then wake up to a nice cold ale.
I-
See you in the morning, Miss
You know,
Stonehill.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Have a good evening, lads.
I'll start walking to the room, stumbling loud enough to where, Flynn, you should have let me have the other 7 beers, ales.
Yeah, y'all can hear him easily from your rooms.
But you know what? That means you're gonna have that much more room for ales tomorrow.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. I didn't know I had a limited number of ales I could drink.
That's what he got from that.
We learn new things every day.
Oh,
Like I learned about your stone rubbing. I didn't
I can
want to learn that today, but I did.
show you how to rub
I
my
don't.
stone if you would like.
Who's rooming with him?
You are.
It's probably the last thing they heard as we shut the door.
It sounds like everyone's learning something today.
In your room, it's similar to, almost identical to their room. 2 beds are in the room. You have a table with a mirror on the side with an empty bowl. And there's a nice little rug or carpet, oval carpet on the floor. And 1 chair in the back right corner of the room by itself, facing the beds.
I would like to grab the empty bowl jar and just make sure it's next to my bed before I go to sleep.
Oh,
Okay.
we're also making bells as well.
Making nails?
Bells.
Bales.
Bells.
Bales of what?
Am I saying it wrong?
Bells?
Bells. Not a
Yes.
bale, like a bale of hell.
It did
All right,
sound
bale of hay.
Bell. Yeah, sorry.
Our new group name is Hales Bales.
So bells. Dingling bells. Got it.
That's the name they use in Critical Role.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's literally what they're called. Hell's Bells.
Hales Bales?
Hell's Bells, yeah.
No, I'm saying like HALEBALE.
Oh,
Because that's how it sounded. Never mind. Moving on.
So all of you are in your rooms. You spend a good amount of time tinkering. If no one's doing anything else, you can prep for bed. We can go the next day or whatever y'all want to do.
I passed out.
Yeah, I would have gone in and taken the loot and started playing something just light. I'll play the just like 1 or 2 string line of Thrift Shop from Macklemore since we were shopping all day.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's a nice tune. Nice
He's trying to
jam.
play that over Tonk sawing logs, snoring.
You got a loud instrument in the background, just every few seconds.
Good bass line.
All right. Well, and you 2 are wrapped up with your.
Yeah, cleaning up now, I guess.
Okay. You going straight to bed?
Kind of hungry. Because they didn't come get us for dinner.
Oh yeah, they were. You asked.
That is true.
I was babysitting.
You can have a ration or head downstairs, whatever you want to do.
What do you want to do? Want to go down, get something real quick and bring it back up?
That sounds good, Mr.
Well,
Avery.
yeah, we'll order in something. Just
I'll speed you through. Do you want? Are you asking for anything specific, or you just want something recommended by Stonehill?
yeah, just
He's gonna recommend a boar tenderloin. If
that's fine.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay. If you both want one, it's 5 silver each.
All right.
5 silver.
You get your tenderloins and head back up to your room.
Get your tendies.
That sounds good.
I can't press the button. My hand's shaking.
All right. I'm gonna do some painting and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Some painting. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything specific, or is this kept to yourself for now till morning?
I'll probably keep it to myself.
Okay. You do some painting and then hop in bed. Wedge,
While he's painting, I'm gonna doodle.
you doodle with his paints.
No, just my calligraphy tools.
Okay.
Just-
You prepping for your spell stuff, or just random, just a little doodling.
Redoing the paper, but drawing, like making notes and drawing pictures.
You doing anything Wesley would notice is odd?
No, not if he's. Oh no.
Is he
You want
pretty
to
to
see
your- Okay.
Do you want to know what I'm doing?
Just making
No,
sure.
I know what you're doing. No, because it's already been filled.
Tonk, you've passed out.
Yes.
Flynn, you've played a little bit, and now you're going to bed, yes? Okay. Everyone lies down for the night, and time passes. Give me just a second. What is both of y'all's passive perception, Tonk and Flynn?
Uh-oh.
Passive perception.
Passive whiz.
13.
Okay. And Flynn?
13.
13 on both. Okay, cool. So, time passes, night comes, night goes, and it is now morning. All of you are still sleeping. Some of you, when the sunlight starts, there's a window in all these rooms too. A bit of sun kind of starts peeking in a little bit. I'm assuming that starts to wake all of you up. Wedge and Wesley, you start to wake up, get a good night's sleep. Those beds were quite comfortable. This whole inn is actually fairly well furnished, given this is just a small village. Tonk and I'm calling you Flynn, Wedge and Wesley, Tonk and Flynn. Tonk and Flynn, you both wake up, kind of rub your eyes a bit, get your bearings. Tonk, you feel a little bit hungover and crack your neck. Flynn, you slept pretty well, feeling pretty good. All of you get the benefits of a long rest, but both of you, when you open your eyes and start sitting up out of bed, as soon as you look across the room, you see a woman sitting in what was the empty chair, just with her hands on her chest like this, just staring at you with a big smile. Looks like a nun. And she looks like this.
That's a dude.
And she's just smiling.
Good for you guys.
I'll look at her for a sec, and I'll look over at Tonk. What did you do?
I don't remember.
Good morning.
I'm so sorry, Matt. Good morning.
Did you bring us ale?
No ale.
Oh.
Why are you here, if not to bring me?
That is a fine question. And she slaps her legs and stands up and just power walks over to you to greet you and says,
I like I'm ready to punch.
She takes her hand like this and then goes, Sister Grail. And she shakes your hand and says, your room was quite easy to get into.
Did you not lock the door?
No, it was locked.
Wait. What?
What do you want? Why are you in our room?
It's too early for this. Without ale.
You two dealt with the Red Brand Menace, and I wanted to talk to you as soon as possible. Which, I didn't want to wake you, so I just waited.
Could you not have waited downstairs?
You know that's incredibly weird, right? That you're in here.
Is it?
That you broke in here.
Well, it was urgent.
Not urgent enough to let us finish sleeping, I suppose.
But I did let you finish sleeping.
Right, so how urgent could it be?
Urgent enough to make sure you're well rested.
Can we talk about this downstairs at the table with food?
Oh, sure. Flynn, I will see you down there. Tonk.
Yes.
Stone Dong.
Go ahead and order ale and bread when you get down there.
All right, I'll be waiting.
You need to order 3. 2 for him, 1 for me.
Very well. Just don't disappear on me. And she turns around happily and just opens the door and exits.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, but we need to lock our door better.
Clearly. Maybe we can get the bell maker next door and put some bells on the door handle.
The door opens up again, and it's Sister Grail yet again. As she says, oh, I almost forgot. And she takes a note out of one of the side pockets on her nun gown and says, this was slid under the door while I was waiting as well. I don't know from who, but
So
I do
you're
know
getting
from
our
who.
mail now. Did you read it?
I gave it a look over, but it sounds important.
Oh,
And,
for fuck's sake. I grab it out of her hand.
and she says, I'll be waiting, and walks outside.
Oh, we're aware.
And you two hear all this as well.
I don't know.
Creepy.
Who was that? What was she doing in your room?
Your
not
guess
in the
is
room.
as good as ours.
We're still in our room.
All right.
Yeah.
Can we
Oh,
talk
my
through the
bad.
wall? Kun kun kun.
I drilled a hole for us.
I saw everything.
I was watching her watching you.
You said we all got long rest?
You all got the benefits of a long rest.
Hey.
Okay, we should go get the other 2 and kind of figure this out.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
I'll
3-2-1.
get up and kind of get ready and load up, put my hat on.
I'll just roll out of bed because I had assumed that Tonk did not take any of his stuff off.
Yeah, I assumed you just slept in all your stuff. You said you just passed out. Uncomfortable, but you got sleep.
Yeah, well, when you get that many ales in you, it doesn't matter.
It's just as accurate.
Should have seen me on my birthday night.
I think I did. I mean,
We did.
Well, not during the night.
Just
no.
earlier.
You should have seen me when I got home. 'Cause I don't remember seeing home very long.
All right, let's go get them, see if they're still asleep. So we'll get all of our stuff and then head out, and I'll go to y'all's door. And
Come in.
I'm assuming it's still locked. And
I don't think we unlocked it.
I don't think we locked it either. We just.
Because if you're the last one in,
Yeah.
oh, okay, hold on now.
So wait, how does she pick lock our door, but these 2 baboons just got the door unlocked and
Nobody came in.
no?
It's because she knew who the important ones were.
Are you saying this in front of us?
Yes. Not you. You're great.
Yeah, we woke up.
Not the best at listening to instruction sometimes, but we're gonna work on it.
I was listening.
It's almost
You just listen to
he almost listens
the wrong
too
person.
well. Oh, you're talking.
That's exactly what I'm
I
talking
did a good
about.
job. Mr.
Yeah,
Flynn
I
did not
didn't.
take anything.
He did a good job. He did exactly
But
what.
you know what? It's not is not important right now. We've got more pressing matters. There was a random person in our room when we woke up today. Did you all hear anything?
Yeah, I was listening. Was I not supposed to? Or you could hear us, right? We could hear them.
Yeah, she
That's what
wasn't
you're
being quiet.
Yeah.
Being eccentric.
I'm on the bed playing with a puppy and giggling, and Toad said I was kind of preoccupied, and he's just like,
Actually, like when you opened the door, I was like this on the fucking wall. I think there's a girl in there, Mr.
What the fuck is that?
his name's Bug.
Ugh, what is it? Is it an actual dog?
Yeah, describe what
it-
you're holding.
So what you see is a little mechanical dog that is covered head to toe with fur, and it's about the size of a puppy right now.
Right now.
How good does this thing look that you put together in like
Pretty
8 hours?
good as a puppy.
Like compared better than the
this-
spider cannon
this-
thing.
This is not an inside out puppy. This looks because I use that fox pelt to fur, so it's everything. It looks
coated
like
in
a
fur.
puppy.
Looks like it should be a
Does it look like? Does it look closer to like an actual stuffed animal, motorized animal, or is it more close to like what you would walk into a closed down Chuck E. Cheese and find in the animatronic section today?
More like a stuffed animal. Like,
Okay.
it looks good.
It looks cute.
It's craftsmanship.
Okay.
It looks good.
All right. What the fuck is that?
It's the thing I was working on. You saw me drawing.
I did. That's not the shit I saw you drawing. You were drawing.
I was drawing it in pieces, and now it's all together.
Why?
You want to hold it?
No.
It's gonna help us.
Mr.
With
Flynn, we were
stuff.
working on it all night. Maybe you should, hold it.
Let me get this straight. Just so I can make sure I've got my old age-riddled brain in the right place. We went to sleep last night after knowing that there was a potential for a monster to creep into town and murder one of us. And instead of, like, I don't know, actively listening for somebody breaking into our room, you were building that.
Yeah, because he can't be surprised, so he can alert us to when anything happens.
That's fantastic. You know who was surprised? Fucking me and Tonk this morning when this creepy woman was sitting in our room. Where was your fucking dog then?
In our room.
Right!
You think she snuck in when I was teaching you how to rub my stone?
I was listening for that too, Mr. Stone.
I hope not. I hope not.
No one needed to see you learn how to rub stone.
You know what? I don't think you showed me fucking anything because you didn't even make it all the way on the bed before you passed out.
That's not what I remember. I remember you viciously
Yes?
rubbing on some stone.
Was I? Rubbing stones. We're rubbing stones and building fucking dogs? We've got rat contraptions that are deflating?
I pull my stone out and show everyone how smooth it is right now. I didn't do this.
Mr. Flynn did that? Wow,
I'm
you're a
pretty sure he's
proper
smooth.
stone rubber.
Like, I did this, and I'll show you, like, one side, and I'm pretty sure he did this, and it's rubbed, like, smooth, like, shiny smooth.
Where are you having this conversation? Inside their room?
Yeah.
You know what?
You're right. We should probably go get my ale.
You're the reason the gods created the middle finger.
Pretty cool.
Fuck you.
We would have had 4 fingers if it wasn't for you.
Oh, I'm the 5th finger.
Look, I don't like starting my mornings like this. Weird woman in our room said she had something important she wants to talk about. She's buying breakfast.
Ooh, outstanding.
Right, great. Let's go.
Flynn.
I'm not holding that thing.
No. I get my jacket out. It pops in the jacket. Put my jacket on. I drew a new picture. Would you sign it? And so it's more artwork of you doing really badass things. Can I get your autograph again?
What specific badass things am I doing?
More lute playing, you talking to a drunken Tonk, like just things that you've done in the past day. Running around invisible, it's just an empty pane. There's nothing in it, but it's like, that's you being invisible. And I just want you to sign it again. I don't know a lot of bards, so you're going to become famous one day, and I want to get as many autographs as possible.
I want to insight check this motherfucker, because last time he got me to sign something, it was some real bullshit.
Yeah, but you don't know.
I've learned
Go ahead.
from last time.
Go
You want me
ahead.
to sign some shit?
Insight check. And we'll say it's, what'll it be versus? His deception. Go ahead and deceive, Wedge. Unless you're telling the truth.
Roll that dice.
What'd you get?
I'm using my inspiration.
God damn it.
Hey, there it is.
There we go.
What is it?
Non-natural 20.
Oh.
Beats my 11.
I'm glad I used my inspiration.
You, I guess, Wedge, describe what he sees. He's seeing through something you're doing. Like,
It looks like if
does it look like you're being overzealous trying to get him to sign this?
Oh, yeah.
Your
I'm being way too pushy about getting him to sign.
tone of voice sounds like it's just you're listing off any reason on the top of your head to sign it.
Yeah.
Something seems off about this whole thing. You don't think he's being truthful.
I don't believe you, and I'm not signing shit.
I'm not asking for a signature. I'm asking for an autograph.
I just turn around and walk away.
You walk towards the stairs, and immediately when you reach the top of it, you see a face beaming, looking up at you just like this. Right in the middle of the whole area, surrounded by plates of bacon and eggs.
Oh.
Fuck!
This is our table right here? This is the one you got us?
That is. Have a seat.
okay.
Enjoy yourself.
These are my ales?
They are.
Ah.
You just start drinking immediately.
I'll go down and sit wherever the next seat is, next to his.
Sure. There's 6 seats at this table. One's taken by Sister Grail and the other by Tonk.
I'm going to grab the chair next to her and introduce myself and introduce Wesley.
Wedge and Wesley. I've heard of you both.
She says she knows us. That's why she just let herself in our room.
All right, Miss
Sister Grail.
Sister Grail. What are you, a sister? Why do you go by sister? Are you some sort of religious nutcase?
I serve Lady Timora, the Lady of Luck, at the nearby shrine. You've passed by it a few times.
How do you know?
I watched you walk by.
Oh,
What's her name again? Sister.
Sister Garel. G-A-R-A-E-L-E. Garel.
And what's the god?
Timora. T-Y-M-O-R-A. Which, as she introduced, does ring familiar. That is the goddess of luck.
Goddess.
Mm-hmm.
So you've seen us walking about. What is it we can do for you? I'm still like waking up.
Well, news has spread quite quickly of your dealings with the Red Brands. There's nowhere to be seen in the town, and, well, that's quite the task. No one here's been able to do that, or cared to do that. So, I was hoping you could help me with something.
And what might that be?
Well, it involves a banshee. I don't know if that's your thing, the undead?
I mean, at this point, why not, right?
I think we should do it.
We don't even know what it is yet.
Do
We
what?
need to kill it, right?
I mean, maybe she wants us to befriend it.
Nonsense. I don't need you to kill it. I just need information from it. And it's not very talkative, but I have the information I need to get it to talk. It's just, if it sees me again, it probably won't be too kind. And she leans to the side and just lowers her shirt a bit. You see a nasty gash going down her
Ugh.
shoulder. She says, left a slight curse on me I'm still dealing with, but doesn't know your faces, so should work out better.
Wait, are you saying you annoyed this thing into attacking you?
No, I merely tried to ask it a question and it wasn't happy I was there. But that's only because I didn't present it with something that it wanted.
And you know what it wants now?
I do! And she reaches into her other little side pocket and slaps on the table a silver comb.
Does she have nappy hair?
Right. She need us to brush her hair.
The undead tend to, well, banshees at least, tether themselves to something in life that they cherished. I should have gone through the proper channels to find this out sooner, but this one had a attachment to a silver comb, which I've procured and now need to use with her. But again, this face, no good. That's where you all would come in.
And why?
It has information on a spellbook belonging to a legendary mage. I need to know where that book is, or at least know what she knows about said book.
What do you want with this book?
Are you mercenaries, or are we friends, or...
You're offering us money to do something, so, I mean...
Indeed, to find out exactly... Well, not necessarily, it doesn't have to be exactly. Find out anything you can about this book. From Agatha.
That's the Banshee's name.
Mm-hmm. I'll toss in 3 healing potions.
Ooh.
If you're successful.
Oh.
3 healing potion. 3 healing potion. You said you're going to toss it in. In combination with what else?
Well, I was chancing a bit of luck that you just agreed to do it without anything, but seeing as you're being very questioning on this, the 3 healing potions is the reward.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's enough compensation to deal with whatever.
150 gold's a hefty price, is it not?
150 gold and the healing potion.
No, the healing potions are worth 150.
I don't know.
Plus, you'd be helping a lady of the cloth. Earning a goddess's favor, that's a big deal.
I don't,
God is the god of luck.
yeah, but Tonk's pretty lucky. I woke up to some free ale. I mean, that's.
You're lucky it was me sitting in that chair, not something nefarious.
I mean, you are correct. It does kind of sound like it could be a threat.
You should be more aware of your surroundings, especially after killing so many people. Surely you've made an enemy or two.
Yeah, I mean, we just kind of thought that they were all dead.
Well, not all of them. We all know that.
How do you know?
You only took out most of the red brands and their leader fled, yes?
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
Well, that's what was announced.
By who?
Harbin, the townsmaster.
For fuck's sake.
So we can't say anything about it, but we can't say that he hired us to take care of that, but he can go out and tell people that we took care of it.
That news is too good to keep to oneself.
All right. So you're offering 3 full-fledged health potions, not diluted with anything, not...
And in my favor.
Where'd you get them from?
Well, I've had them. I don't know how to answer that. I bought them at some point.
Okay. Where is this banshee?
So, if you indeed decide to pursue this, you need to head to a place called Coneyberry. It is a village. Actually, if you're heading to the east and follow the Tribal Trail, it passes right through this village. It is abandoned and in ruins. Most people, when they go through, just stay on the path and march through. But in your case, you'll be veering off of it, going slightly in the woods in a more less traveled path to the north once you get there. You travel that for about 3 miles, and you will find Agatha's lair. They call it a lair. It's like a rundown tavern or a rundown house.
Is there anything else we should be aware of in this town? Anything to look out for? Or in this tavern?
And Coneyberry specifically, no. But the path itself, yes. I assume you traveled here on the Tribal Trail to begin with, yes?
Yes.
The roads are a little iffy these days. Goblins, bugbears, hobgoblins, the odd owlbear, if you're very unlucky, tend to be near the trails. There's a chance you may run into something on the way.
Do you get out of the town a lot and walk around, this trail? You explore?
Sometimes. especially recently. And she pats left flank again.
Any you heard or seen anything regarding a castle, Goblin Castle, Cragmaw Castles? Any of this ring a bell?
No, but that sounds fairly serious. There's a goblin castle in the area?
Probably not. Should I do a deception? Now that I'm awake and had some food, I'm feeling pretty deceptive. 27.
Damn.
She stares at you for a moment, and you take in, suddenly her eyes just slightly narrow. It's very subtle, very, very subtle. But it looks like she, the eyes that you're staring at right now suddenly went from an eccentric, like, bouncy, hey, please do this, to someone who might be way more akin to listening to information and deciding if it's real or not. And then says, oh, well, that's good. I hope there's nothing like that in the area. That'd be extra dangerous considering what's already out there.
Like the goblins and owlbears and that kind of
Nothic.
stuff. The
Nothic. I don't remember hearing anything about a Nothic.
You said you wanted to get me 2 more ales?
I said no such thing. I got you bacon and
Hey,
eggs.
Stonehill, she said 2 more on her.
I'm sure it's just rumors. But it was worth asking for someone who gets out of the town. Seems like most people here just sort of are here.
Everyone's always caught up with their own lives until suddenly something happens. Hopefully, nothing like that will happen. Hopefully this castle's fate that you speak of. But the trail is just as dangerous as ever. And unfortunately, there's no militias or kingdoms or anything coming to do anything about it. So that's why I just say, be careful if you're heading out.
Last question before we accept this. Does the name Iarno mean anything to you? Ring a bell?
Make a perception check. No, make another insight check.
10.
Okay. She pauses for a moment. She looks like she's trying to recall something or trying to remember some information and then says, I want to say it sounded familiar, but no, I can't put my finger on it.
All right. So, deal is we go brush the banshee's hair.
Well, no, not necessarily. Once you speak with her, she'll probably have a bit of an attitude. She is a banshee, and they tend to, you're in my home, I'll kill you, something along those lines. But
Sure,
you present
yeah,
the
of course.
comb and merely be polite, show kindness, be mannerful, and say, see if she'll answer a question. Odds are she'll answer one, and only one. Keep that in mind. Do not suddenly do these terms and then be like, man, I wonder what the color of the sky is today, because she'll answer, and then she'll do nothing. She's very, very finicky. So keep that in mind.
Is
What
there
question do we want to ask?
What was the name? Oh, go for it.
Yeah, what is it you're looking to learn?
I need you to find out what she knows about a spellbook belonging to a legendary mage named Bowgentle.
Oh, gentle.
Simply ask her, what do you know of the spellbook that belonged to Bowgentle? Or something along those lines. And any information you get, record and bring to me.
What was the guy's name?
Bowgentle. Like a very soft name, you're asking me. Like a bow and gentle. Soft.
I'll look back at the rest of y'all.
Now, if this banshee does that to me, I'm killing it. Is that okay?
I mean, if you're capable, as long as you get the
If I'm
information, I'm
capable.
honestly indifferent on what happens to the banshee.
Disrespect.
Of course. You're
I disrespect.
so capable.
Well,
The
sometimes
most
physical weapons don't really work well on specters.
Right. He can say very mean things though, and they just cut right to the soul.
Oh, okay. If you can do that, you seem more like that.
He's
kind of
also
person.
very good at gaslighting people.
Oh, I'll have to take your word for it.
Will you? What does his word have to do with anything for you?
I'm unaware if you're a gaslighter or not. So far, you're not.
You're great.
You're right. You'll buy me 2 more ales.
It's a little. Is that gaslighting? That seemed a little.
It's, you know what? All right. So find out the information, bring it back to you.
Mhm.
We get the health potions to do with as we please. Cut and dry. Done, done.
And if you need any prayers of luck, then I'm your lady. For the lady.
When do you need this done by?
Well, it's a little pressing. The sooner the better. If you have other matters to attend to, I don't mind waiting, but I would hope you would do this sooner than later.
You maybe draft up a contract, a scope of work.
Oh, I will. So I start writing everything down,
We do everything by the books.
Official. I like it.
and then kind of hand it over to her.
I want to see it first.
Oh, I'll show it to you. And it basically says, Coneyberry, where the Banshee lives, present the comb and ask one question about Bo Gentle's spellbook.
Yep. And
And then there's a bunch of spots at the bottom for her to sign, and then for all 4 of us to sign.
at the top, I send it back to you. And doesn't have our name on here anywhere.
Oh! At the top, I will put something like the Sword Coast Barbers work request
All right.
on it.
Okay.
Oh, and then I put the reward amount is 3 potions of healing.
All right. You write up all of that on the spot. Takes a couple minutes.
Yep.
Sister Grail's kind of just sitting there happily, just smiling and staring at you writing. And then, do you hand it over to her?
Yep, I slide it over to her. I was like, we have terms.
Oh, this is exciting. And she takes the paper, and then she immediately starts to read it over, word for word. Everyone can make an insight check if you'd like. 15s or higher. Where you at?
Here. Whoop.
I got 16.
I got a 19 plus something.
Non-natural 20.
12
Okay,
plus 4.
Everybody but Tonk. All right.
I'm looking around looking for another beer.
So, you notice that as she's reading these papers, she's introduced herself as Sister Grail, and this cleric, works for Timur. I say work for, but serves Timur. When she's reading this, it looks like she's reading it with experience. Like this is almost a normal occurrence for her, seeing a contract like this written up. And eventually, she makes it to the part to where she signs, lowers it down, and looks to you and asks, "Do you have something I can write with?"
Hand her my pen.
She takes it and happily scribbles her name in every spot necessary and hands it back to you.
Just one spot.
Okay. I thought
The
you said
other 4 spots are for us.
Okay, then just hands it back.
All right. So I'll take it. I'll sign. Get you to sign.
I'll sign. I'm like John Hancock, like way bigger than the line needs to be. Just Tonk.
So I take it. Give it to Wesley to sign.
I sign it right in the middle of the O of Tonk.
Okay. So I left spaces for everybody to sign.
That's where I put it.
Okay. And then pass it to Flynn to sign.
I look at it.
Everybody's looking at you.
It was your idea.
We can do so much better. And I go to the spot where I'm supposed to sign it.
And then sign it. And it glows a little bit.
Oh, magical contracts.
I think you got it. Your signature you wanted from
Yeah, that's what I was
earlier.
thinking too.
Nothing to do with it.
There's a hole there.
There's a hole
Paper
there.
in
You
the
signed
back.
it different.
Well, it looks like we have a deal. I suppose when you wrap up the work, come see me at the shrine, right in the middle of town. Can't miss me. You have a few times already, but you won't miss me this time because we have a deal. So she stands up and starts to turn around and walk away.
You, Lady Grail.
Sister Grail, not
Sister,
too
Lady.
fancy.
Sister. You said something about a blessing of luck.
Oh, I can give you one of those right now if you wish.
Couldn't hurt.
She goes back to your table and sits down and then clasps her hands together and starts saying under her breath a quick prayer to the Lady of Luck, Tamora. It takes about maybe 10 seconds. And it sounds like what you'd expect if you walked into a church and someone was just patting your head and baptizing you.
Yeah.
And then as soon as she finishes her prayer, she takes a deep breath and then smiles back at you and says, Lady Luck is on your side.
That's good to hear.
Sister Grail, is it for everyone or just him?
All of you.
Okay.
Good.
She stands up again and starts to walk away. But then she stops again, turns back around to you and says, Oh, almost forgot again. Give Darren Edomath my regards.
Darren Eatermath. Who's that?
I think that's who we
Shit.
visited. That's the adventure dude, right?
With the boots, right?
With the boots.
Yeah.
You didn't even read your own letter?
No, I haven't read it yet.
Oh. Oh, I guess you'll see then. And then she turns around and
Oh
walks
shit.
up.
Sister, last thing.
Don't sneak into rooms. You get yourself killed.
I just thought I'd try my luck.
So I see what she did. You see what she did there?
And then she turns and walks out. She does a 360, puts on sunglasses.
Deal with
Do I
it.
hear a distant air horn?
She's nice.
Yeah, I'll pull this letter out and open it.
Okay, you open the letter, and it's finally written. It reads, I don't have specifics, but along the lines of, I've heard what you've done with the Red Brands. It sounds like you're already making a name for yourself. Come see me again as soon as you can. Signed, Darren Eatermouth.
Eater what? I'm just kidding. Knee slap.
He ran the apple orchard.
Yeah, up at the
the
top.
orchard right there, yeah.
What was he again, a drow?
Yeah.
Okay. The drow with the boot.
Part of the Order of the Gauntlet.
So I guess we...
We see him on our way out of town.
So, the Thunder Tree Ruin is northeast. He's over there.
Yeah. I mean, but we're literally here, so it would just be a quick jaunt.
Okay.
And then we could dip out.
There's John over there.
What do you want to do first? Go to the Coneyberry or the ruin?
It sounds like it's going to be on the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what we're not going to do is go to this Coneyberry, whatever the fuck, and do that and come back and then go back out east. It's going to be, we need to go.
Yeah, one round trip.
Yeah,
Be
Come back.
efficient.
Yep.
that's right. The, the Sword Coast barbers are nothing if not efficient.
We get straight to the cut.
That's right. We cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase.
There we go.
We're going to have so many slogans.
I'm sure they'll be great.
Writing them down. All right. Well, let's go talk to the drow again.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I assume she paid for everything, so
Yeah, we should be good.
I kind of like stand up and I look to see if anybody's like,
It's like two people in there eating right now. But you can see Toblin behind the bar. He just looks over as you look up and shrug around and gives you a quick
all right,
dog.
we ride.
All right, you guys head out of the inn. And are we going straight to the Eatermouth Orchard?
Yep.
Okay. You hang a north out of Stonehill Inn, follow the path a bit till it diverts off to the west, and
Can we
start.
avoid the Shrine of Luck too?
You can actually avoid the Shrine of Luck going the opposite way
Yeah.
through some grass.
I want to walk by it, but intentionally not look at the shrine. I want to intentionally like ignore her again.
You definitely feel eyes on you as you go by.
Oh, look. What is she doing? She's just staring? Do I feel anything from the prayer of luck, or what was it?
I don't know,
A
dude.
tingle.
I just look at my hands like this after I wave.
I feel lucky.
So you make it to the Eatermouth Orchard, and yeah, you're standing outside of his house. Door shut in your face. A lot of nice apple trees around the corner. You give a friendly knock, and then you hear a deep voice from inside shout out, "Come in! Come in!" Okay, you creak open the door and just poke your head in.
Yeah.
All right. So you peek your head in, you see the familiar lodgings of Darren Eden's house again. Nothing looks crazy. You look to the corner of the house, and you see he's actually sitting there reading a book currently. He looks... I got the graphics now for you.
He's standing and reading?
No, he's sitting.
Oh, yeah. What a freak! That's what I was thinking. Oh, I didn't expect you guys.
Looks like this.
Oh.
Oh.
He looks your way and says, you got my letter. And sets his book down and stands up and walks towards you.
We did. Some woman broke into our room at the inn and gave it to us when we woke up after she finished watching us sleep.
Is she dressed like a nun?
Yeah.
You know her?
Oh, that's Sister Garel, of course. She's, a little special, I suppose you should say. Little,
You could tell.
risky as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we told her.
She was actually in there when you slid the note.
I guess I should have expected. New people in town doing what you guys all have done. I mean, yeah, she was probably going to be there.
She's going to get herself killed.
Somehow I think she's quite capable. But odds are, barging in a room such as yours is probably not the best idea. Especially after you've dealt with those red brands.
So, Harbin Wester was just out, with some sort of megaphone spreading the news?
Every morning, if any information's available, it's posted right outside the tavern. Not the tavern, the town hall. And whoever sees it, talks, and whoever's going out of the way to find the news first, finds it first.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not surprising he's posting this stuff. I don't know what you've heard, but while we dealt with what seems to be the biggest of the Red Band issue, their leader and his pet still remain.
I see. Hopefully that's not too big of a deal. If you've taken out all the rest and they don't have anyone to lead, I don't see why they'd stay here. They risk their necks.
That's true. We have a suspicion that they are heading to a castle in the northeast.
Oh, do you have any idea where it is?
No, but we've heard it referred to as Cragmaw Castle. It may not have always been a Cragmaw Castle, but I don't know. Someone like you, you've been here for a while. It seems like you've had your day in the field, so to speak.
Know of the Cragmaw. I didn't know they've established a castle. Cragmaw's just a band of goblins and set themselves up in the caverns to the west of the Tribor Trail, and maybe slightly north.
We took care of that cavern.
But a castle?
It's probably a castle that's been there that they've just
Slapped their name
moved
on it.
into. Yeah.
But the fact you're saying it means that there's rumors of it. And if there's rumors, there might be a hint of truth somewhere.
Do you know of any castles in the area?
I'm afraid I don't. If one was constructed maybe not long ago, I wouldn't be aware of it. But if it's been there for a long time, it's probably well hidden. I do know of someone who's familiar with the lands around here, though.
Is it a druid?
You've heard of them.
His name's not Quinn.
Of course
It's
not.
something else.
Radolf.
Radolf.
Rideoff.
That is accurate.
Which one?
Thunder Tree Ruins.
That's it.
So you've heard about him.
We've heard the name.
Couple.
If you want that
Yeah,
information,
A couple
names.
names for the druid.
that might be the information you're seeking then if you seek him out. But I wouldn't want to send you straight there. I did invite you here for another reason, if you've probably guessed.
Yeah.
We didn't kill the other things you asked us to take care of yet, if that's what you're asking.
You'll have to remind me. What other things?
There was
asked us
something about some.
ogres, maybe?
No, it was some undead or something, right?
Yeah, the old owl well.
That is precisely what I wanted to call you back here for.
We haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we haven't had enough time.
I only recently received another report that someone was chased off by undead not far from here now. I just wanted to tell you a bit more urgency on the matter. Check it sooner if you can. Otherwise, I'm debating on checking myself.
You can come with us.
Which
That might
way
be
did
best.
you say the owl or the old owl well was? Does it happen to be east?
It It is. East, and then it veers off the main path to the south.
Oh, we are headed west.
We are going west.
We are going west here shortly.
Look, I know you seem like a very busy man. But, you know, as any adventurer, I imagine there's still a little bit of that fire left down in there still.
I don't know if I could even swing a sword right. How old I am now, lad.
I look at his extremely ripped and veiny biceps and say, I have all the confidence in the world that you could.
Make a persuasion check.
These bros.
My persuasion's pretty good. 18?
Okay. So he seems to be deep in thought for a minute. And he looks over to above his hearth where he has a sword just kind of plastered up, just hanging, and says, if I did accompany you, who's your leader?
We don't really have a leader. It's kind of a democracy, a bit. Like, we look at each situation and evaluate who would be most apt to call the shots for that, and that's the person who runs that.
Based on skill set at the time.
Yes.
So whoever has the best skill set at the time gives your battle orders?
Oh,
Well, I mean,
battle, or you just kind of
battles.
run amok.
That
Do
is
what feels right.
that is a quick way to die, is it not?
We're still here. And the Red Brand's not.
You know, it's been a day.
Well, I mean, a couple days, we took care of the goblins the way we do.
When you say battle orders, I mean, it's...
When you go into combat, you have someone who orders the flank to go around, or someone to head it right in front, or does someone support someone with some spell?
Usually there's just a lot of yelling and running around.
Well, I mean, you normally try to come up with a plan before.
Smash.
Oh, yeah. And then immediately throw it out.
You all throw it out. Every plan I've had. It just go. I guess.
You know,
I guess it's
hold
me.
on. That's a little slanderish. It's not our fault you tend to fail every plan you have, and then we have to kind of cover up and start killing people. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay, so the whole like acting like the barrels fell and everything, down in the manor. That
Yeah.
wasn't a failed attempt after.
No, because there was no fighting. All right, there wasn't anyone in there.
What ended up happening to those people after? No, yeah, the people did come out.
No, we set the barrels up for the glass staff fucker.
No, not the.
When we went into the room before, we pretended people were prisoners, and right before he got stabbed, we jumped into action and got the jump on them. We had a surprise round.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have to if your plan went through.
The plan was always to kill them.
Oh, see, you got to be more clear with your plans.
I look at him, and I'm just trying to convey, do you see?
Well, I mean, the best argument you made is you're still here. I guess, and the Red Brands aren't. Even though your tactics sound questionable. But
Maybe you could teach us a thing or two.
maybe I wouldn't be so bold to recommend as such. I didn't deal with the Red Brand menace, you did. But I'll tell you this. This can go two ways, I suppose. I am willing to accompany you, if you'll help me with this task. Any treasures or findings, you won't even have to split with me. You can keep it all for yourselves. But I will not be offering my boots of striding and springing in that case.
Some nice boots.
Yeah, very nice. But if I'm taking up the adventuring mantle again, I'm afraid I'm not willing to part with them.
Can we after you're done with them?
Well, if this lights a fire in me, I don't imagine this will be my last adventure either. I was ready to hang it up, but you all are being very persuasive.
You know what? I feel like your expertise is more useful than some boots.
Oh.
You did say you were a democracy, so I will only agree if all of you are also on the same page.
That's all I'm saying.
Would you like these boots, and I'll keep the town safe, we'll say, as best I can. Or shall I accompany you?
Okay, how about you come with us, you keep the boots. But if you were to fall in battle, I get the boots.
Well, if I suppose I fall in battle, the best I could ask for is you return my corpse and have me honored and buried, but I wouldn't let magical boots be buried with me. You may do with them what you wish.
Okay, sounds fair.
I'm game for it.
Okay.
Very well.
As he sniffles.
He walks over
Wanted the
to,
boots.
to his hearth and takes the sword off of that's mounted above it and just holds it in his hands and says, "You know, normally I would lead platoons with this. I suppose this time I'll be taking the back end. I'll follow your lead."
Who's back? Yeah.
All right. Well, I suppose we. Wait, do you need a few minutes to get your things together?
I'm already dressed for the occasion, and I won't need a pack. I don't think.
Is he
this will
wearing
take
those
long.
boots?
He is. He put the boots on.
I feel like you were expecting to come with us. You are already ready to go.
I had a feeling when you saw my letter, you may ask me to accompany you.
Is that why you were standing reading a book?
I was sitting reading a book.
I saw you when we opened the door. You like ran from the window and quickly sat down. And went, "Oh, I'm reading."
I've done no such thing.
Here he goes, gaslighting again.
Just looking out the window, waiting for us. They should be here.
Oh, I definitely saw him peeking out the window.
That's what I do when I see the Amazon driver, like on the cameras before they come to the door. I'm like, I don't want to look like I was waiting here. And then I go. All right.
So just as a friendly reminder too, do any of you know what the boots of striding and springing do?
They're magical.
They help us stride and spring.
I'll go ahead and tell you just in case. While you are wearing these boots, your walking speed becomes 30 feet. Unless your walking speed is higher, and your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered, or wearing heavy armor. So your walking speed's, even if you're overloaded, 30 feet. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow. So it just makes you able to keep on going, even if you weigh it down.
And be a jumpy boy.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds pretty cool for somebody to get around the battlefield.
Darren looks way springier. Let me put those boots on. And he nods at you all and says, "I suppose if you're ready to head out."
East.
We had
West.
We had West.
We had West.
To the west.
All right. You all exit Darren's residence. He locks up behind him and follows you wherever you're going in town.
Into the great beyond.
That's where we're going to end our session. With a new ally for now.
It's Sildar.
Heading to the Old Owl Well. Good work, everybody. We did our D&D. It was fun. We got to meet up again, do some fun things. Y'all did a lot of role-playing. I like that. I was looking forward to a session like this. Even did shopping right in the middle of it. Got our shopping going. Got gold. Got items. A lot of items.
We did.
A lot of adventuring items.
Stocked up.
And you've gained 2 quests.
Yeah.
If you want to call them that. 2 quests. Technically 3 about that Cragmaw Castle, right?
Yeah, assuming we can find somebody who knows where the fuck it is.
Well, the druid, not Glenn.
So
Not Quinn.
Just to make sure everyone out there also knows what exactly we're looking for, why do we need to know about Cragmaw Castle?
Because Gundren Rockseeker,
Gundren, yeah,
our
yeah.
best friend in the world, is missing. And that's where we believe they've taken him. Because he holds not just our hearts, but also the information for the Wave Echo Cave, where we ultimately need to find our way to.
Nailed it, Flynn.
And the deed to the wagon that we need to turn over.
He might have it. He
About
might
to
have
get
it.
inspiration for next week now?
I feel like you should. That was really good.
You get inspiration, but you have to use it this week.
Yeah, go ahead.
I use it
just
now
add
to see if I can convince you to give me inspiration for next
Just
week.
add it past one of your sheet. Yeah, that was precisely what I wanted reminded to everybody. So that works.
I did good. I did good.
He gets to level up.
Yeah, do we level up? Are we still 3?
For now. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been another Shattered Obelisk episode. We will be back in 2 weeks. It's episode 10, where we leave Phandelver and start going to the Great Wilds.
Ooh.
Where there's probably going to be a lot of fighting. So if you like the combat stuff, get ready for that.
Tonk.
Next week, we'll be doing Saltmarsh. Yes. Saltmarsh is coming back. It's been a bit, holidays and stuff, but we're ready to go jump back into it. Look forward to that with our other group, where I play an artificer and sit over there, and Flynn, sits over here.
That's right.
We also have another campaign we're doing. It's pretty unique. It's pretty fun, though. The House of Ross on Wednesdays, ran by our Rain/Rick Ross. He decided to try his hand at DMing, and he made a whole custom NPC, story, everything. Nothing borrowed. I call it a one-shot, but it's more like a 6 shots.
It's like a short adventure.
It's short adventure. We call it short adventure. He's running that as DM. I'm a player in that campaign, along with our Witchlight players. So if you're interested, check that out on Wednesday at 8 or 8:30 p.m. Central. One of those two, because sometimes we're a little late. Any of y'all got an announcement you want to make, or anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No, sir.
Okay.
Great night.
I think you covered it all.
Hey.
Cool. Well, subscribe if you enjoy the stuff. A like always helps too, and I guess we'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Bye.
Peace.